Good morning, team.
观看2024英雄联盟职业联赛夏季赛，您可以通过英雄联盟客户端、掌上英雄联盟及英雄联盟赛事官网、LPLQQ.com、虎牙直播、斗鱼直播、哔哩哔哩直播、腾讯视频、腾讯体育、新浪微博、微信视频号进行收看。电视机前的召唤师可以通过百视通平台收看全程赛事。 智能豪华，独一无二，新章再起。
Epic
潮轴距一起车，与你共赴巅峰。李宁英雄联盟泳池派对2024新品现已上市。逛京东搜放暑假，1分购超级大牌全家桶。光明莫斯利安助力2024 LPL 夏季赛，来一口为热爱证明。 开一局吗？开就开，保护有度度，尽情开一局。感谢全场保护的杜蕾斯。 美服速霸，快速应对，保护常在。玩游戏就选拯救者，一起为战而生。
Is it window capture for Epic Pen? I don't.
OPPO Find X7系列，真爱无畏，热血加倍。TCL 全屋智慧家电，峡谷英雄，敢为不凡。2024 LPL 官方指定家电产品，更受电竞用户喜欢的能量饮料，有能量当然战马。 血脉不停 ，buff 不断，超神根本停不下来。英特尔酷睿14代 HX 战力再加1，拓技 T0 Max 夏季赛全新升级。
Why is Epic Pen so Why does it do this? Everyone else's Epic Pens just work. Ah. Oh. Okay, it works now. Weird. So I guess it was on the wrong,
已经开始了吗？
like, capture thing. Still, see, my category is Elden Ring.
说应该都是比较理所应当的事情。
我们顺利拿下6连胜吗？感觉自己队伍是应该在
I'm sure I changed that.
这只是成功的一小步，接下来还有很多强大的对手等着我们去战胜他们。
There we go. Fixed.
有些东西就是你躲不掉的，所以说不能逃避。
Pretty sure you don't have a
这个机会，
like game.
我们会一个重新的在英雄联赛。
You do? What do you do? Oh, you do.
在春季赛输了之后吧，我觉得就感觉突然放了很
Well,
多
you
的
know,
假吧。
now I
我觉
do.
得这些假期我
I
都
never
不知
did
道做些
before.
什么，没有比赛打，或者是不能赢比赛，真的是太难受、太可惜了。
Oh, we've got 19.
我们事先讨论好怎么打、怎么去做，但是比赛里还是展现不出来，就感觉队伍出现了问题，
会让我就是感觉到比较迷茫了，会很失落吧，因为前面的发挥不好，导致我们这么的一个结果。
我们队伍并不能把每个版本都能适应得很好，大家都已经不会玩这个游戏了。
打比赛就是太弱了吧，有点失落。
没什么好不干的，就你得接受自己打出来的结果。
可能如果打久没有成绩的话，可能会自我怀疑。
Depressing
今
tweet.
年特别在意自己的比赛的发挥，就是现在打比赛就是我觉得越打越爽，特别开心，特别享受。
I don't know. Do you think people will find that funny?
这只是我要做的事情吧。
I'm not sure on Twitter because I feel like a lot of the time jokes get taken a little bit too seriously. And I hope people can see that it's a joke. But only time will tell.
我还是往上看的那个人，所以我们还是可以慢慢的往上爬。
This would probably be really exciting if I had a clue what anyone was saying.
杀出去，然后就自然而然会有机会跟强队交手。
你这一份努力가 무조건 이기고 올라가겠습니다. 就是想拿到头2名，然后晋级决赛。
新的分组可能会有。
Okay. EDG versus Double Yeti. EDG did not look good the other day.
赶紧调整自己的状态吧，就是来面对这些强敌。
选手肯定会都是想胜利。
Good morning from Spain. Good morning from the UK. How are you doing? Hey, Han Sujin as well. Hey, Dr. Shamrock. Hope you guys are all doing okay. How are your mornings going? I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. I went climbing already. Had breakfast, I had a shower, all of that good stuff. I got up like 3.5 hours ago. And I will say, I feel knackered for it. Sort of regret getting up so early. Rather watch English streamers when it comes to LPL? Fair enough. I appreciate that. As one of the English streamers, I fully appreciate that. Did you guys see the news about, or at least the rumor, that BLG might pick up Way? Hey, thank you so much. I need my window open so I can actually read the things. Feather Gwen, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome to the Munch Bunch. I appreciate that, mate. I'll wait for some banger games, yeah. Feel like that is definitely the mindset for today, isn't it? I mean, this first series on paper could be good. Just WE seemed to kind of flop at the end of last split. They were looking so good. They were looking so good, but alas. I mean, when they won that game against BLG, I thought, you know, yeah, this is the team. But I feel like they rarely got Tristana since that point. No, I don't know. They weren't really relying on Tristana that much either. Thanks for the stream from South Boston. You're very welcome. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Michael. Did you watch Tesva's T1 yesterday? Sort of kept up with the results as opposed to watched. I'm going to try and watch like a... I don't know, if someone does like a TLDR of what happened at the tournament, I'll watch that. I don't really want to support the tournament. Can't help it. Which, I don't know, it feels daft really, like... I can't imagine my one view will make that much difference. I do feel like I need to know how BLG and Top Esports did, but... yeah. After JDG vs Weibo, I don't know what Bagger is anymore. That was definitely a series of League of Legends of all time. We've had some weird series. I mean, LNG yesterday. Did you guys see LNG yesterday? Fuck me. LNG actually exist as a team now? What the hell? 2 wins, and they were both like 27-minute wins, if I remember right. Like, that's kind of nuts. I think that's got to be their fastest 2 games of the year, right? 26:56 and 27:10. They absolutely smashed NIP. I wonder what their average game time is. Their average game time is like 31.5 minutes. So they beat their average game time by like 4 minutes in both games. That's actually insane. EDG 2-1, AL 2-0. I feel like... I don't know. I mean, WE bringing in a new jungler today. Hung is out. Is it Yanxing, I think is his name? Is the new guy coming in. So, kind of hard to judge exactly how WE will perform. Obviously, Abel joined as well, but that didn't seem to really fix anything. Yeah, I don't know. WE, I don't know. On paper, I feel like this team is good. I don't know why. I've just said I don't know about 17 times in a row. I don't know what it is about WE, but I want to believe that this roster is good. Like, Mark, Abel, and Wayward are all players that I really enjoy watching. It's just whether or not they can actually look good on the day. And EDG should be good, but that series against RNG was terrible. Absolutely terrible. So, I don't know if that one's gonna... I don't know if they'll show up at all. Oh my god. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, we'll have to see. I feel like, on paper, WE can come back from the really terrible form that they showed previously. New jungler comes in. New AD carry came in. Maybe it's enough. Maybe it's enough. I guess we just got to wait and see on the when we get in. Should we have a look at this guy's match history? He must be from LDL, right? I've not actually looked at him up until this point. Oh, wow. He's been in LDL for like 3 years. Actually, 4 years. So this guy's actually pretty experienced. Yanxiang? What does he play? Most played Viego, but it's pretty negative win rates. His Wukong is really good, apparently. His Vi's pretty good. Obviously, that was Vi Wukong meta a little while ago. His Karthus is 85% win rate right now. That's pretty good. So maybe that's the... What's he played in 2024? Huh? Am I blind or... I don't think he's played Karthus this year. In which case, what the fuck? He's played a ton of Karthus, but not this year when it's really OP? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Maybe I should... I think I might change the way I do... the way I set up my OBS. Because right now, I've got the clean feed playing through OBS. I might do that through VLC instead. And then capture that screen. That way I can just... I can get like web pages up really easily. Don't know. I really hope we have some good games today, though, because I've got to be honest, my gut does not tell me that this first series will be good. The second series, I actually think, will be pretty quality, or at least very entertaining. Like, LGD, I'm amazed they made it into that upper group, but they actually looked pretty good making it there. Like, Haichao, Meteor, both some really good games. I think Jin Zhao as well, stepping up quite a bit. Birdos Casante, we already know, is pretty good, and would be able to consistently play Casante more as well. I know, but I mean, they're up against AL. I think AL are going to be one of the top teams in the group, so we'll see how that one goes later. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, I can move my camera further down again now, can't I? Because we're not doing Fearless Draft anymore. Okay, so EDG slam Tristana. So Fofo loses that comfort. He'll be able to go for Corki in response. Leona's gone. Nara is gone. Misfortune is gone. So instant slamming the Kaiser. Weirdly high priority on Kaiser, to be honest. I guess Abel just very confident on that, and I don't know. What would I prioritize over that? I mean, Ezreal's gone. What the hell are the priorities in AD carry these days? I feel like it's really shifted over the last few days. Over the last couple of weeks, even. Like, I feel like before it was like somewhat expected stuff. I feel like Varus has fallen off the face of a cliff. I feel like Senna is a rarity these days. Ziggs is really common. Ezreal's become really common. I guess Kaiser is a good answer. I mean, Misfortune keeps being banned. What else is there? Look at... look at the picks. I mean, Ashe. Ashe has made it all the way through. I guess maybe WE are going to ban Ashe here. Because, I mean, Ashe Braum is up and available, which is extremely strong. Jhin, Kalista, Ezreal is 1-8 right now, by the way. Ezreal's won 1 game, lost 7. What a great track record so far. Hey, 1-out, how's it going? Oh, hey, Jest, how's it going, man? Welcome back. How did all of the exams and stuff go, mate? Hope it was all good. So we're banning Cassante away from Wayward. Already got Jax for solo kill. Banned the Gnar. Maybe ban Renekton, but Jax is kind of fine into Renekton. I think you're okay with Wayward Renekton. What else do you want to ban, really, as Jax? Poppy, maybe? I don't know if Wayward will really play Poppy. Taking Zeri away from Leave. We have seen Leave play the Zeri. So I guess they obviously want to play against the Ziggs. Trying to get some Chinese community gossip again. Hell yeah. Here's the Renekton ban. So Wayward, what do you play at this point? I mean, there's no Rumble, Gnar, Cassante, Renekton. You could just play Skarner into the Jax. I don't know how comfortable he is playing the Skarner into Jax. Gragas, yeah, Gragas works. And it's a Wayward champion too, yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of Gragas actually. Aphelios into AP Kaiser and Corki and Zyra and Gragas. I'm not sure when you're ever going to auto attack as Aphelios. I don't know if I... Okay, yeah, Varus comes in. I was going to say, I'm not sure you ever get to auto attack as Aphelios if against this team. I think Rel's fine to finish this out. Any of these hard engaged supports. Everyone seems to be really favouring Rel at the minute. I think Morlus is still fine, but I guess Rel sets up for the combos. Sets up for the Lilia well, pulls everyone in for you to get multi-man Qs and sleeps and whatever. Nautilus to answer. Yeah, same caster. Yeah, no official stream on Mondays to Wednesdays, but I will be streaming, so you can come and watch here instead.
The theater performances were good, and I was in the lands between in the past weeks too.
Yeah, I've been smashing Elden Ring. I'm on the Elden Beast. I've made it all the way to the end. I can't fucking beat the guy. Can't beat the fucker. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome. How many times have you said that sentence? Oof. Quite a lot. Quite a lot at this point. Many, many times. I wish during this bit they just kept the draft on the screen. As soon as it's off the screen, I just instantly forget the drafts. Anyone else getting super bored with Tristana Corki? It's fine. They'll change it eventually. I try not to worry too much about that stuff because, like, it's much more interesting than Corki versus Azir was. I think this is more interesting than the like metas that have got just like Hui and Azir and stuff like that as well. Like, at least these guys solo kill each other sometimes. At least these guys actually trade and fight. Okay, here we go. Oh, no! No. Hang on. It's got the wrong fucking clean feed on. There we go. We're back. Okay. So, WE, again, a little bit cheesy to start off with. Leave is in the brush. Does not have cleanse, by the way. So if he gets rooted, he's fucked. Hook from Mark. Oh, flashes for it. Flash for flash. Mark has Hex Flash, so honestly, reasonably sized W for WE. Because now in lane, Mark can just grab leave with impunity. So nice start there. Let's have a look at these lanes. So should be, or in theory, should be prio bot for leave and wink, especially once you've got your abilities online as Varus. But I feel like without Flash now, Mark might be able to threaten him and maybe manage to push the wave as Kai'Sa. Mid lane often depends on these early trades, but usually it's Tristana to start, right? And top lane, Gragas should be able to control that matchup pretty well. So, we're looking at Yanxiang, new jungler. Let's see how he can do. 3 plants there. Nicely done. So, clear these Krugs super fast. Really good start from Yanxiang. How many plants does he have? 2 plants for this one. You do it so fast as Zyra. Nice. He's powering through. He's ahead of JJ. Not too surprising on a Zyra, but good to see. I'm so confused. Is WE in the lower group or did EDG somehow turn it around? This is lower group. This is lower group. WE kind of shit the bed. They looked so good to start with, and then stopped looking good. They were on, I think, a 4-loss streak coming into this lower group. They lost to RNG, for God's sake, in one of the most terrible series of all time. Yeah. Lost to BLG back-to-back, then lost to LGD, then lost to RNG. LGD actually looked pretty decent, though. I never thought I'd say that sentence. So, Yanxiang, really nice, fast clear, but unfortunately, Leave and Wink had a ward in Tribrush, so I won't be able to get anything there, but he'll be able to get a Skull Crab 10 seconds when that spawns. Have a look mid. Okay, he's not going to have a look mid. He's just going to go back to Scuttle Crab, so 20 seconds just sort of stood waiting for Crab. It's so funny that Zyra's clear is so fast that you literally... like, you're too fast to kill it. Oh my god, Cryan just got absolutely bodied. Okay, Yanxiang tries again bot. Root goes between the goalposts. Not ideal. I mean, still a good trade. W from Abel at the end is nice. You're just going for that as a bonus at the end of things. It's not like... oh, actually, no, that's not fine because he flashed for that. He replaced Hung. He replaced... Hung is in H-E-N-G. Okay, Wink flashes for the engage. JJ is here. Mark should go down here. He's only got Hex Flash. Tried to take Wink with him. Abel's now in trouble. Slow's there. Yeah, okay, Flash comes out. Nice answer from JJ. And I think WE's bot lane not expecting it as well, because they knew that JJ path top side. And then on the respawn, he just comes straight back into the bottom lane before doing his Krugs. Makes it easy. Nice stuff from EDG. In their series against RNG, it all got a little bit messy. And to be honest, it was like mid-game macro mistakes were the big issue for the team. Like making a lot of weird map movements and RNG punishing them pretty easily. Cryin and Solo Kill both really overextending in side lanes multiple times in the previous series, so I'll be keeping my eyes on that. Not the greatest composition for punishing that, though, from WE, so... And you've got Tristana and Jax, which are both champions that are very good at getting away with that as well. So Drake is up, Grub spawning soon. JJ's up on the top side. Yanxiang, let's move bot again. Oh my god, Crown's gonna die. Oh my god, Crown's gonna die. Wink's ganking mid, and his stun is literally the only thing that keeps Cryin in the mid lane. This is a gap and a half. Jesus Christ. I mean, that is not how that's meant to go. What? WE losing a streak in best of series? That's unheard of. Don't remind me, bro. Don't remind me of those times. How could you do that to me? My boy Shanks is in a better place now. He's in the upper group. In a team that looks like they can actually do it. Although, to be fair, WE looked like they could actually do it that time. Okay. No summoner's wing. Leave has flash. Yanxiang really wants to impact this bottom lane, but feels like he's not entirely sure how to actually get it done. Everyone is coming mid lane to try and deal with Fofo. Yanxiang sort of hovered towards mid one time this whole game. But aside from that, Fofo has literally been 2v1ing and winning. He's over 10 CS ahead of Cryin. Cryin has no flash, by the way. He's a level down. It's all about Phosphorus Bomb for Fofo in this matchup. Cryin needs to dodge the Phosphorus Bomb. That's why Fofo's been winning these trades so hard. Because as Cryan's jumping in, Fofo's got a guaranteed Phos Bomb right at the start. Nice rockets. Cryin doing a decent job of dodging them now, but the early trades have... He's kind of already so far behind in the matchup. The fact that he's a full level down, I guess he'll close that slightly with these minions, but he's still a huge amount of XP down in the 1v1. It's never going to get easier for him again. So, while we were looking at mid, WE did the Drake, EDG did the Grubs. Pretty simple stuff. He's going to be on hit Varus, actually. Okay, much better trade from Cryin. Did cost him his ult. Fofo's got fleet, so he's not going to be too worried. I mean, he's already got the plated steel... what are they called? Plated steel caps. I always just want to call them ninja tabbies. Every time. Okay, Wayward flashed on here. Solo Kill trying. The ult from Wayward is a bit of a whiff. He's going to go down now. Unfortunate. Cost him 2 flashes. Wink died in the bot lane, as I'm sure we'll get a replay of Yanxiang once again coming into this lane. For the 19th time this game. At least it finally worked. Kill for Abel. And trade for another kill for JJ. And a plate for Solo Kill as well. Solo Kill doing well in this matchup, actually, to be... I mean, I guess he was slightly behind in CS until that kill. That kill basically evens the early lane advantage that Gragas has. Plus, a little bit of extra gold from the assist, so he's slightly ahead now. Still doesn't necessarily get that easy in the 1v1 though, to be honest. Gragas versus Jax is pretty fucking hard to play for Jax. The Andrew's finished for JJ as well, so pretty good time to fight, honestly, for EDG. I don't know if they have a good reason to fight though. The Wink actually went in. That's unfortunate. And in the meantime, nice little sidestep. Flashes for the Q. Wayward's too slow on his flash. Lovely. So, grubs up. EDG would love to have these, and they've got Leandries on JJ. This is a big spike for Lilia. I don't know if this is a particularly good fight for WE, but it feels like WE want it. Abel's bot. Like, this is 4v5 and you're an item down, surely. They decide to back away in the end. I mean, I'm sure they should have tried to, I don't know, I guess pressure bot tier 1 or something instead. They're trying to contest, because it wasn't very contestable. They're just going to hold the wave. This is going to be hard. Chain of Corruption lands. CC chain in. Wayward out, though. JJ's so fast. The dots are going to finish him, and flash from Leaf to do the job. But here we go. Fofo wants to turn it around. Yanxiang's here. Mark's flanking as well. They need to finish JJ. JJ needs to be the target here. Okay, 1 for 1, 2 for 1. Fofo survives. Nicely done, WE. Good response. Finally get something. Cryan could have TP'd there, but he's going to stay mid. Going to try and get plates, I guess. He does have 6 grubs, actually. He's not staying. I'm pretty sure he could have got like 3 plates there, but I guess needs to reset for tempo. He's not resetting. Huh? So Fofo goes in. Oh yeah, the hook to deny the W. Great spot. Fofo dies there if it's not for that hook from Mark. Really nicely done by Mark. Okay, so 2 Drakes, but 6 grubs. WE slightly down and got... I want to take a look at where the gold is on the carries here. Because I'm imagining Yanxiang probably has finished his Leandries at this point yet. Kraken Slayer's there. Triforce isn't finished for Fofo just yet. Oh my. Okay, we're invading on the red buff. Yanxiang is fucked. Oh, it's JJ, sorry. JJ was invading its defense. 1 for 1. TP in from solo kill is a little bit odd. I'm not going to lie. That was... I mean... Wayward gets a plate for free. That's a very late TP from solo kill. And a very optimistic TP as well. I don't think Wayward will be able to get 2 plates just because he's playing fucking Gragas. But yeah, TP advantage will be up for WE in like a minute or so. That, I think, will be another plate because of the grubs. Nice. Ryan is getting pretty farmed. Trinity Force now finished for Fofo, though. Fofo is sort of the driving force in this team historically. However, Abel, we know, is a pretty capable AD carry. I feel like, honestly, Fofo and Abel both having 2 kills is really, really nice for WE. I think a lot of this is going to come down to the Drake in 3 minutes, but maybe we fight for Herald. Interesting that Abel goes for the Kraken Slayer. He's not going to go AP Kaiser. He's going AD Kaiser. I guess it is a short-range enemy comp. EDG just going to I mean, WE kind of unsure what they want to do, I think. Like, they keep grouping for these neutrals on top side, but not really committing to anything. Good flash from Solo Kill just before the knockup comes out from the depth charge. Nice try from Mark, though. Sees a chance, gets a summoner. Crown will finish the top tower. Cryo no TP, Solo Kill no TP, so Wayward should be able to finish a tower bot. But at what cost? Herald top. This is going to be a tier 2. And I'm... Oh, hang on. TP comes out from Wayward. Big play from WE here. Wayward has no ult, right? He just used it in the previous play, so it's not that powerful of a flank. Maybe they can get Wink? Okay, Wink flashes. They get nothing. Solo Kill just shoves another wave mid. Typically, the AP build is Shiv these days for mid-prio, though. So I assume if he's going Kraken Slayer... I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe he does just go AP anyway, but... A lot of people, when they're going AP, have foregone the Kraken Slayer and gone for Shiv instead, since you're not auto-attacking that much. And it gives you so much ability to clear the mid-waves. They're not really sure what they want to do. Could be the WE slogan. Yeah, feels like it, doesn't it? Alright, Drake's up in a minute. I'm trying to think, like, how does this game want to go? WE. Like, they've got a lot of poke with the Corki and the Zyra do a good amount of poke damage. That means your Gragas kind of doesn't do a lot right now. Like, he's kind of going for this, like, very scaling AP Gragas build that's, you know, perfectly strong build and everything, but it does take a little while to come online. You've only got 2 stacks in your Rod of Ages. You've not got your Archangels yet. I wouldn't be too surprised to see WE just forego this Drake. Their comp scales exceptionally well. The one thing I will say is this is not Lethality Varus, this is on-hit Varus, so it's not like the comp from EDG doesn't scale well in terms of damage. In terms of the fights, it's going to be all about... I mean, Gragas always skews fights. It always makes it a bit weird how these fights are going to go, because a lot of it depends on how well Wayward does with his ults and whatnot. But I feel like you've got a lot of... You've got a decent amount of range damage on either side. It's going to be a lot about a pick. If you can get, like, big Kai'Sa ult, CC chain from Mark and Yanxiang, there's a lot of single target damage on WE. And Gragas can be used as a pick tool too, off of his ultimate off of initial CC. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a scrap, to be honest. Oh, it could be Fimble winner, actually. Yeah, you're right. I think I prefer that, to be honest. You've already got a Zyra. And you've got some AP damage coming out from Kai'Sa too. I wouldn't put it past Wayward to go for Archangels, though, to be honest. But what is the Archangels recipe? It's Fiendish Codex. So yeah, it's Fimbulwinter. Okay, Wayward's caught. Still has his ultimate. They can find Wink here instead. Wayward is damn tanky somehow. Everyone gets over the wall. It's a 2-man sleep, but it's not really enough. Abel can kind of carry this, but WE's health bars are ticking. Not ticking, blinking. Nice fight from WE. I was kind of... I should not have been looking at the fucking Archangel's recipe at that point. I should have been looking at the fight. Priorities, Joe. Priorities. Was that just Wink, like, overestimating how close the team was? I need to take another look. I don't want to just conject what happened. Ah. Flash for the hook on Leave. Doesn't quite find it. In the meantime, Wayward's flanking. They really commit onto Wayward. But because Leave is forced away and solo kill's not in, man, Leave, you gotta stop this. I feel like in the previous EDG series as well, there was a lot of little mistakes from Leave that led to awkward situations for EDG. Like, he flashed, but he basically excluded himself from the fight. I guess he needed to enter via bot Tribrush, but then can you because of Wayward? I don't know. Maybe the team needs to escort him more. He just needs to wait for solo kill before he goes into the river. Either way, nice fight from WE. 3 Drakes. I mean, yeah, Ocean Soul is pretty fantastic. I know, like, people don't really rate Ocean Soul as much anymore. It's more just like it's not completely broken as opposed to it's not good, you know? Like, before it was just so insane. It was like you couldn't lose a team fight because of the amount of sustain it gave. Whereas now it's more like, I guess, a little bit more passive in its sustain during a fight, but it's the out of fight sustain that you get from just having multiple Drakes as well that's like really, really strong. Like, it's the fact that with multiple Ocean Drakes, you can contest an objective, everyone gets chunked to half HP, their team resets, your team just stays because you've got Ocean Drakes, you know? Like, I think it's that kind of scenario where it's incredibly strong. Nice pressure here from WE. So, EDG pressing both side lanes. Fofo's going to move up and catch the wave top, but it will be tier 1 taken, but I mean, a stiff breeze would have finished it, so not going to lose too much. And Fofo catches the whole wave as well, so all things considered, you're happy to trade mid tier 1 for a side lane tier 1. EDG now, they rotate, trying over after pushing the sides out to try and make this happen, but WE go for a TP play from Wayward, who just completely fucks it. He doesn't have flash, but Leave is just on the wrong side of the wall. Okay, 1 for 1. Solo kill site, fuck this. I'm going to try and get a tower. I want to look at the replay. How did Leave end up alone on that side of the wall? I guess he didn't have flash, but surely you could just walk down mid, right? Because Wayward already fucked everything. The TP looked good until he just completely whiffed. Oh god, solo kill. Once again, the solo kill special steps up to grab a wave after he's already had the opportunity to back away. Chooses not to back away and dies for it. I feel like he pretty consistently does that. Okay, so the TP is good. Leave then commits to walking downwards away from his support and mid laner, dodges the ult, and then at this point continues to just stand next to the wall. At least they finished the kill on Wayward, but I feel like Leave just needs to stick to his mid lane and support there. Oh, nice stuff from Yanxiang. Yanxiang, by the way, 006, doing a decent job. Zyra. The bot lane plays early were a little forced, but Tristan and Rel just W the wall. They didn't, though. They just walked mid. Maybe he's dead 100%, but I think you could at least try and get out of that one. He didn't have flash, so it would have been awkward regardless. I guess you kind of have to move down in case of the ult. Either way, this is Soul. This is just Soul. EDG just do nothing. WE, wait a second. Solo kill's committing bot. This is a Zyra comp. They will just one-shot the Baron if EDG are not near. And they've got Ocean Soul, so they can happily tank this with really no qualms. I mean, this is just going to go down. JJ's got to try and 50-50. This is tragic from EDG. At least they got a tier 2 bot, lol. Okay, 5v5. Solo kill TP'd in after getting the tier 2 bot. Sleep on 2. They're trying to get onto Fofo. Okay, 1-for-1 though. Solo kill loses his life for it, and Cryan's going to get killed. Oh no, nice ult from Cryan. I mean, it doesn't really matter though. Abel's just chilling. Oh. Nice try from Abel. I like the W. I like the attempt. I don't know where he is, but if this hits, it's fucking legendary. I mean, EDG with just... At least, look, right? We criticized earlier that WE didn't seem like they knew whether or not they wanted to contest and all of that. WE pretty decisive. They just go for the Drake. They go for the Baron. Get themselves 2 free objectives. 2 Uber buffs as well. No. Yeah, Leaf just like face planted against the wall. It wasn't even flashing forwards. He was trying to flash the Gragas stuff, but he just flashed on the spot. Unless that could have been observer bug, to be fair. It's not pretty, is it? It is not pretty. I mean, look, we said in the previous series, EDG vs RNG, their like macro decision making was pretty poor. I felt like they just grouped mid and let WE take Soul, and then they moved to Drake to try and contest after the Soul, and then WE just pushed mid and went Baron. It's like... I feel like EDG are desperately trying to play this like side lane style, but they don't really have significant pressure. They're just going to end the game. WE don't even need to commit to the fight. They're just slowly ending the game. Oh my god, EDG, fight them for the love of God. EDG just watch them take Soul, watch them take Baron, and then watch them take their entire base. EDG literally just watched the game end and did nothing. I don't know, man. I'm speechless. Who is the shot caller in EDG? Is there a shot caller in EDG? It doesn't feel like there's a shot caller. It's got to be JJ, right? But like, I don't know. Anyone in chat know of any like interviews that happened where they talk about like shot calling or anything like that? I'd love to see an interview after Wink and Brian join to see how the shot, because I'd assume Wink would be the shot caller, but Cryan just got bodied in lane. Solo kill getting caught out in side lanes multiple times. JJ had a good start to the game. Leave kind of mispositioning in a couple of those fights. I think Wink was fine too. I think Wink and JJ were both pretty fine. I think they needed to just like, they picked the Jax really, really early on in the draft. I think they just needed to play Cassante and just try and fight. Like, forget this weird side lane thing that you're trying to do. It's not working. Like, you just end up in these situations where your comp is not that good at team fighting, and you've not got big leads or anything to work with to actually take over the side lanes. I think this Gragas pick worked quite well, actually, because even though JJ came top twice to shut down Wayward, like, Gragas just can't be killed by Jax in the side lane, so he can quite happily just clear waves to stop Jax from getting towers for free. Even though he died a couple of times, it didn't really make that much difference. And I will say, WE, very, very proactive on setting up TP wards and going for these, like, deep TP flanks. Like, Wayward did it a couple of times. Fofo, I mean, that wasn't a ward. That was onto the tower, right? But, like, they're very, very aware with their TPs and, like, ready to use them proactively for fights. EDG, the opposite, where we see that super late TP from solo kill. I just feel like solo kill is never with the team. Like, this is another great example of a fight where solo kill arrives just after the fight has happened, which is partly EDG's, the rest of EDG's fault as well, right? But it's also like the fight has to happen. I wonder if Leave there thinks that Wayward is just going to die sooner so he can walk towards him. Not sure. Players of the losing team don't normally say much in the post-game conference. True that. Yeah, Wayward. I mean, this is the thing. Wayward did not have a good game on Gragas, and I still feel like the Gragas was valuable, just in that Jax couldn't take over the side lanes. But to be honest, there's an extent to which I feel like, you know, Cassante could do that. Oh boy. Well, that was a game. Yaoshan gets his first win. That's nice. Yanshang, sorry. Who was saying his MVP? Probably Fofo, kind of bodied laning phase. Whoever was shot caller gets MVP for WE. I don't know who that is. Mark did pretty well. Kept blowing Leaf's flash every time he mispositioned. Abel, I think, probably just carried the team fights. I think Abel probably gets it. Since it was kind of middling. Oh, okay. We're giving it to Yanshang. Nice. I think that's fine. I don't really think he, like, carried this game. But that's okay. I think when it's kind of undecided MVP anyway, give it to the new guy. LPL debut. Gets himself an MVP. I think that's nice. I think that's nice. W have been looking much better since they added Abel. Sort of. Like, I want to agree with you, but that RNG series was not nice. That was not good. So, you know, I find it. Like, on paper, I agree in theory, but that series was just too terrible. Yeah, you can see the MVPs are kind of split, right? Like, Abel carried, Fofo carried. You've got a vote for Wink there as well. Not for Wink. Oh my god, my brain's gone blank. Mark. Why is Hung benched? Hey? Don't know. I don't really feel like Hung was the issue with this team. I don't feel like that. To be honest, with WE, I don't feel there was like an individual player that was just like really fragging the rest of the team down. LP, I think, was the biggest issue. Abel's definitely better than LP is. There's no doubt in my mind on that one. In terms of like Hung versus Yanshang, I mean, we need to see more from Yanshang. But I don't really feel like Hung was solo losing games for WE, you know? I feel like there's a lot of weird decisions from this team that are losing them games as opposed to just one player like fucking it. Right. I'm going to run a quick break. I'm going to go to the toilet and stuff. And then we're back with game 2. Okay, be right back.
活生活，玩出新意，自由自在，灵感随行。
用个性的方式画世界，
让眼界突破边界，
让远在天边，近在眼前，
让每一刻精彩不再等待。
激动。
梦想，请需一丝微光点亮；热爱，在迷途中指引方向。齐心协力，便能一往无前。洛斯利安乃伊考为热爱证明。
오랫동안 수많은 팀의 상승과 하락을 지켜봤습니다. 끝에 서 있던 사람은 항상 저입니다.
他的力量，我们的力量。我就是不灭魔王，奉魔王之命，让所有人记住我的名字。我就是行走的传奇。
不行了，真的没力气。
我来帮你。可恶，还是不行吗？我们一起来帮你。
回来了，都回来了。
选手助力充满电力，选手助战上线，同位置选手助阵，属性值加长，齐心协力更高战力。
Hello, team. Right, I'll see what my wife brought me. Lovely little tray with a bit of cake. That's not the only reason. Not. Love it. You're married? Wow, I thought we had something special. Sorry, Gavagan. I think the biggest weakness in our relationship was that I don't actually even know your name. It's the total strangerdom that kept us apart. Oh dear. Right. I don't even know what to say about that series. Like I can't even say like, oh yeah, if EDG just does something. Like I think they're just fucked. Clearlove's going to release some more TikToks just fucking verbally abusing some random player. Just pick another one. Okay, here we go. Tristana first for Fofo. We're going to see Cryan go on Corki and then lose that side of the matchup as well. So that'll be nice. Felios banned away from Abel. It's kind of hilarious. We didn't even see the Felios. Okay. JJ takes the Zyra this time. I would love to see this from Yanxiang. Pure carry performance. Diana comes out. Ooh. Zeri for Abel. We go in scaling. I feel like you do probably want to lock in your AP jungler here. Or you might just get pinched. I guess there's still a few available, like Lilia, Karthus, and Brand are all up, so I guess you don't need to unless you have a priority. Okay, they're going to go Brand. Obviously, Corki comes in. So then, I guess we're banning away. Do you know what? They're going to ban engage supports, but I think that this is like... This is a pretty solid, like, Lulu angle from Mark, and you just go Wayward hard engage top. Like, let's just see fucking Wayward's Ornn or something. Oh, fuck off. Fucking spammers. Piss off. Like, honestly, get a life. Go fuck yourself. So they banned the Gnar. What else is like a lane bully up top? Alistair and Rel gone. So I guess EDG are angling for Nautilus here for Wink. So they get Nautilus Kaiser, which is like an insane combo. Yeah, you gotta ban Nautilus. So I think you just take Rel. Ooh, Renata. If they lock this Renata without a hard engage support on the other side, that is the freest Lulu angle ever. Okay, they go for Rakan. So, it's just going to be hard to get a spot. Ooh, Maokai support. It's not necessarily hard engage. It's also kind of disengage, right? Interesting comp here from WE. Brand Renekton is really strong, though, I will say. Like, Renekton goes in, gives the stun, and you just have guaranteed follow-up. It's really nice. Maokai Zeri bot. W had to pick an engage support, they'd be outranged too hard. Yeah, but the thing is, you could also... you could pick an engage top, right? That's what I was saying. You could pick, like... I mean, I know nobody fucking... ever changes the meta at all, but you could pick something like a Ornn or a Zac or something top that has engage, since you're probably going to be against Cassante anyway. And then you go like double range bot. Okay, I don't really like the WE comp as much this time around. We haven't really seen it. I was kind of... I was being quite optimistic. I feel like Rakan and Cassante are just a bit easier in terms of how you pilot these comps. I really don't like that they show the skins here. Like, on this part, I'm trying to figure out how the comps work well. This does not help. I have to, like, take a second to figure out what champ it is with each one. Oh my god. Sorry. I mean, I guess the comp from WE isn't exactly challenging, is it? It's just 2 frontline, lots of damage. Like in a kind of... Like, you kind of stand off until someone mispositions, Maokai goes in, Renekton goes in. If you can get Renekton flank, it's even better. Push them into the Maokai. But I feel like EDG not dissimilar in the way that they function. They've got a much better pick style, though. The Rakan and a Kai'Sa. Zyra's really good at following up on that kind of thing as well. Not to mention Cassante all out is exceptional as a pick tool. Wayward is looking. He's trying to find JJ. Okay. Oh, I turned my games. What do we reckon then? Will EDG exist later on in the game? Or will this be a complete wash? Guess we'll have to find out. I love the observers are like, he didn't wait for his 3rd plant, by the way. What do we reckon, guys? Is it better to wait for the 3rd plant there and have 3 at the start, or is it better to have its tank the follow-up of the 2nd one? So we've got push top for WE. We've got push mid for WE. Okay, we've got an all-in bot. Didn't go great for Mark, did it? Like, Aftershock's great and everything, but Rakan is really good at that, like, secondary engage after that. You're just not that tanky. So JJ, a whole camp ahead right now. I wonder if he'll be able to get into the top lane. So Fofo, 4 CS up already, 3 minutes into the game. He won the Corki side of the matchup. Now he's winning the Tristana side of the matchup. Just walks away from the roots. Just trying to make sure Cryan can get back to base. I mean, the fact that Cryan is just losing lane every game doesn't really fucking help, does it? Oh, I appreciate that, Donna Kabir. Hope you're having an alright day. Okay, nice trade for Wayward, but Solo Kill still gets a grasp, so ideal. Being packed to move to Australia. Sheesh. Moving for work or just because it sounds cool? Or are you are you a convict? Where are you moving from? Oh, PhD, wow. Well, congratulations, that'd be sick. Hope it's everything you want it to be. I've got a feeling this is going to be a bit of a slow one. We've got scaling AD carries on both sides. We've got scaling mids on both sides. Okay, Wayward pushed under the tower. Nice W by Solo Kill. Really nice extended trade as well. Flash Q3? Ah. Oh, he's going to reset because it's pushing in and he's got a wave arriving. Oh, Wayward has to stay. He can't just let this stay where it is. But now Wayward's overstayed. This is a perfect chance for JJ. Okay, Wayward got the E. He's alright. That's just going to be frozen now. Wayward's going to have to base and TP back. This is fresh off of TPs. Cryan is getting his fudge packed here. Okay, Leaf goes forwards. W onto Mark. Abel hit by the knock up though. That's passive. Oh my god, you gotta flash that, Abel. I mean, they just ran at them. They just ran at them. This is the problem with Maokai and lane versus, like, your actual standard hard engage supports. Maokai can do a bit, but he's just not that tanky because he has a sustain in his kit. Now with a 2v2 kill, it's a free Drake. At least Yanxiang is there for grub spawn, so he'll be able to trade the 3 grubs regardless. To try and use Foss Bomb so Fofo can just jump in. And he gets to crash the wave. I mean, you have infinite prio on the top side, so it's really, really... Honestly, this is like life-saving for EDG that they're able to get a kill in the 2v2 bot. Because JJ just cannot play top or mid with this much pressure. Oh, they're trying to make a play on Fofo. Nice movement. Okay, at least they hold the wave. Fofo forced the base. Have you seen the video where the kangaroos try to steal the guy's dog? No, I have not. Here, Abel has to flash because he just lets the passive from Kai'Sa proc. I just got absolutely bodied. So, all things considered, mid and top are going pretty well for WE. Bot lane waiting for EDG. Drake taken because of that. Ready for grubs though, so not the end of the world. You're still Zeri, so you're kind of being chilling in that regard. Okay, Foss Bomb used. Fofo's probably got a chance to jump in. Big one in the chamber there. Okay, Yanxiang is going to go for an invade on the top side because he's got Prio in both lanes. Walks in. The smite wasn't there. Oh, Pyroclasm comes in. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Nicely done. W doing a good job to play off of this top Prio. Nice dash from Abel. Okay, here we go. Now's the chance. Wink actually missed his stuff. And that's a flash forced out. That's more how the Zeri versus Rakan matchup is meant to go. We're meant to not get hit by the Ws. In the previous skirmish, Abel dodged the Kai'Sa W with the E, so then obviously it wasn't up for the Rakan knockup. But again, I stand by the fact that you should have flashed it because you used the thing. You have a 17% win rate on Maokai support. It can't be good. It's definitely the pick, dude. It's definitely the pick. Punches the kangaroo in the face? What the fuck? 90% sure Maokai can't cancel. I'm pretty... Maokai definitely can cancel Rakan W because there's a brief... Like, as Rakan goes in, you just Q, right? There's a like half second before the knockup from Rakan's W, and any CC there cancels the W. So you definitely can. And also W on it. The thing is, you also just don't really need to, like, for the lane phase, when you're playing Zeri anyway. It's not like Zeri struggles versus Rakan engage. Like, we've seen this matchup 1,000 times. You literally just eat a dash away from the Rakan knockup. It's free. It's free real estate, as they say. Okay, Abel moving up to top side to answer this lane swap from Leave. I guess EDG really want to contest these next grubs. Actually, a TP up top. I'm guessing that's Fofo. So, Prio's now shifted. His Stag Shiv is finished. or leave. But Cryan's actually staying mid. Leave is just at group. So I guess they're just going to ignore top wave. Wayward has no TP. Solo kill does. So Wayward's moving. He's going to be so late, though. This is already going to be gone. So EDG just sack a wave top to try and get this. They're looking for a fight, though. WE want this one. Yanxiang, nice little dodge on the knock-up. Damage on JJ as well. Mark's kind of on his own, though. I think Mark was maybe envisioning a little bit more follow-up. The solo kill TP's in and kind of stops it. Okay, WE want a 4v5 here. Renekton. JJ forced to flash. I don't think they could get anything here. That was kind of odd. Okay, well... Can he get out? Okay, nice dodge, nice dodge. He's okay. Bit of a weird one from WE. I feel... Wayward had spent so long walking up the map that he just really wanted to commit. I'm not sure there was ever really an angle there. Yeah, especially with all the summoners up. It's so hard to just walk at them as Renekton against this comp. So Mark goes in, but like, who the fuck is following him? Fofo's denied up on the top side. Nobody else is there. Like, Abel, like Yanxiang and I mean, Wayward's not even there at all, and Abel and Yanxiang can't follow him. So it's kind of... Not entirely sure who made that call, but... I don't know if Abel thought there was no flash there as well. Maybe just thought he needs to ult to actually win the 1v1 against Azira. Not sure. Weird one. EDG getting a bit of a freebie there. I like the idea of fighting that from WE, but they're too late. And with the TP advantage, I think they need to just respect that. So Wayward has TP advantage now. So WE have been pretty good at abusing TP advantage. Demolish proc, WE, going for Drake. Remember, TP advantage is there. Fofo, nice dodge on the charm. Roots come in. This is the fight for WE now. Leave is still going, though, and Mark goes down. Where is the TP? We need a TP. Requesting one Renekton TP. Okay, Abel finishes that, surely. Nice. Drake didn't go down. And we're just getting the grubbies on the tower. WE go back. JJ's dead, so there's no way that this is realistically contestable. Yaoxiang has smite. Brian can't take this. Gonna try, goddammit. He's gonna try. Drake for WE. Fofo has W, so they can't get onto him. So nice. And honestly, it's kind of okay that they didn't TP, didn't have a deep ward or anything for a flank. I think if they'd looked for that angle, it could have turned into like an ace. But I think it's fine since Wayward is winning top so hard as well that you just continue to dominate top like that when you're confident in the fight here. Great jump from Fofo. Mark fucking goes for it. Leaves defensive ult here is kind of like... It's good to finish that kill on Mark, but it does kind of remove your carry potential if anyone isolates themselves as Kai'Sa. Ult's kind of your only way to punish that. But man, this is literally just going to come down to solo lane diff, isn't it? Fofo and Wayward are both 1,000 gold ahead. Like, Wayward has a good matchup, but I feel like... I don't know. Solo kill's not been... He's been struggling later on in the games. I mean... What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I'm pretty sure Wayward can just Dominus to clear the wave bot. I don't think they can dive him or anything. I can't even take the tower. And Cryan takes 2 tower shots for it. Okay. 4-man play bot. Fofo's going to trade for a tower top. So it's a 4-man play to go for this tower. Maybe they kill Wayward as well. Okay, can they make the dive happen? It needs to go on the wave. Trying to clear those minions. Dodges the Stranglethorns. Okay, he will go down. Did he kill enough minions? Oh, Herald top as well. This is such a ridiculous commitment for BDG. Jesus Christ. They won't even finish the tower, I don't think. Absolute freebie for WE. I think they get charged. Like, the TP... If solo kill, like, it's W... AV, but Wayward was just not mispositioned in the way that the play suggested, you know? We get the tier 1 bot. Cannon's not even denied, so Fofo even gets the cannon. Fofo at this point is 2,500 gold up because he just got 2 solo towers. Because I'm pretty sure Yanxiang left so that the tier 2 gold was all just Fofo. Yeah, I mean, he's got 2 items when Cryan hasn't even finished 1. Actually, I might screenshot that. Jesus Christ, because that is disgusting. That is absolutely filth. Okay, Cryan. No, solo kill. Wayward's like, anything you can do, I can do better. Okay. 3 towers for WE. They just need to crack mid lane. The one downside they've got, like, really, really nice that they managed to get the tier 2 on the top side. The one downside being you don't have Herald to try and crack mid, which is a really nice tool. The nice thing is you do still... You've got Tristana and stuff, so you can... When you do get an angle on mid, you can take it very, very fast. Oh, Wink's been found. Okay, stun doesn't land from Yanxiang. Not feeling optimistic for an EDG comeback here, to be honest. The fact that Cryan is just 40 CS down. Not ideal. It's kind of funny as well, because EDG's whole win condition in the previous game was trying to play side lanes, and yet their side lane is on. I'm good at just catching waves. Okay, so WE just vaguely wander towards mid tower and EDG let it go. Because both Leave and Cryan were on Krugs instead of mid lane. Okay, EDG, time to do something. They will not just watch this game end this time. They're going to try and contest. So, fighting for mid. Prio. Just going to trade waves. But in the meantime, because W are on the bottom side of that, grab that. They had Renekton pushing. Cryan's pushing top side. Fofo's moving up to catch the wave. That will be Drake for WE. No topside objective to get, though, unfortunately, for EDG. I like WE's mid-game macro is, like, decent. Pretty decent. I feel they're doing a good job of seeing these mistakes from EDG and, like, the gaps in the defense and punishing very hard. Kappa. I mean, look. You gotta take the wins that you get. I'm not trying to say they're a perfect team. But they've at least been punishing EDG's mistakes. Okay, this is the play that they tried earlier. This time it might work because the W actually hit and the rest of the gang is here. Nice. Rinse and repeat. If it doesn't work the first time, or what is it? If at first you don't succeed, try again. Unfortunately, there's no Drake or anything. It doesn't actually lead to any... I guess it leads to the... they already took the tier 1, so yeah, it doesn't... It's just a pick. Wayward caught out on side lane. Nicely done. Nicely done. So, TP advantage for Fofo. Fofo not typically the player to go for a flank TP, but WE did have some good punish TPs before. Maybe. So WE now can get control of bot. The problem is, again, like last game, EDG had side lane pressure because they had the Jax that was stronger than Gragas. They had the Tristana. This time around, you know, Wayward can get side lane pressure. Fofo can get side lane pressure. The reason they get a pick onto Wayward there is he's trying to get side lane pressure when Fofo's not got any significant push on the top side. So they get a chance to punish him. With Crion's TP down, Wayward can position way more aggressively. You could see him going all the way past River to try and get presence there. Fofo moving up. So as this... Oh, hang on. Look at Leave. This is really interesting. Okay, here comes Fofo to even up the play, and immediately Leave sent packing. Can they turn this into something? Yes, they can. Oh, can they? Okay, flash from Fofo, but he loses vision. Oh, the shield. Oh my god. Minor disaster for WE. I don't know if they were expecting Leave necessarily, but definitely ready for something to happen. Hey.
Let's go EDG.
At least they've got one fan here, Echo. Thanks very much for the sub, mate. Welcome to the Munch Bunch again. How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How did the... You were having surgery, right, or something? How did that go? Hope you're feeling a bit better. All right. EDG actually kind of out. I mean, there's a ward in the pit. I don't know if JJ's toying with the idea of stacking plants here. Supporting EDG since 2015. I respect that. I respect that. Drake's coming up. WE, if they can get Soul again, it'll be back-to-back Ocean Souls, 2 games in a row. Leave very close to fucking things here. He has Cleanse. I think that's the only reason Mark doesn't just ult him there. EDG are like, okay, Drake is up. Time to brute force 20-minute Baron. Is there a blue trinket available? Yes, it's spotted. I don't think EDG will commit here. Okay, Roots come out. Wink's going to block it. And they burst him. No, jumps to the team. Okay. But Baron attempt was denied. Importantly, vision is there. And now WE can move over to Drake. I think Fofo's just going to start the Drake by himself here, so that the rest of the team can be around to contest. Fofo can happily just solo that because he's got Bloodthirst. Fofo's on 3 items, man. If EDG can brute force a fight, maybe something, but I don't think there's a realistic scenario where WE walk into them. That's Drake. Nice from WE. But again, like, this is what I was talking about before. The mid-game macro actually pretty solid from WE, where they acknowledge they're against Zyra, they don't overcommit to going to Drake, they don't give away the free Baron. EDG try and go for the Baron trade. It's answered, and then Fofo can solo. You leave the you leave Brand topside, so that if EDG try and get cheeky around the Baron again, you can contest, and then yeah, and you can get the Drake with Fofo alone. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. So basically, because jungle and top kind of cancel each other out in terms of leads. It's literally just Fofo is the gold difference. And he's 2,500 gold ahead. He has been a full item, sometimes more ahead this entire game. Well, as soon as items start coming into play anyway. It's kind of obscene. And Abel is getting real close to 3 items on this area as well, which is a scary moment in any game. Let's see how his area is looking in the fights today. I do think we are inching closer and closer towards WE win here. It does feel like they're in a pretty commanding position at this point. Solo Kill has TP and Wayward doesn't, so Fofo might have to reset to go pick up the wave bot in a minute. Solo Kill's trying to push that out, unless WE can force the issue and get Solo Kill to TP. But I think that they'll send Fofo down. Yeah, there's an on the way ping. Okay, actually, it's going to be Wayward that goes down. He doesn't have TP up. But I guess WE just acknowledging that realistically, EDG don't have a... They can't start Baron right now. Solo Kill might get caught. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Messed up chest. Fucking hell. You got an X-ray? Okay. Six different antibiotics. Jesus. Well, I hope the X-ray shed some light on it, mate. Hope it's something solvable for you. Are we thinking about you, mate? Sounds a little bit similar to EDG's position. They're not looking so hot. Leave? I guess was hovering bot to maybe try and catch Wayward again. Really catch him last time. And Fofo's got TP, so you have to be a little bit careful about that. I would love to see WE actually try and fight a little bit harder for mid-prio. Okay, roots come out. I think sidesteps it. Is this the game plan for WE now? Just on cooldown, shoot those roots. Oh, root lands. Okay, Fofo gets out alive. Mark has sacrificed himself for the team here. Fofo way overstepped. W and flash just to survive. So Mark down. Wayward spotted. That's big damage on Wayward. Wayward might go down. Not going to chase. Okay, EDG kind of chunked. Are they going to commit to a fight here? Leave ults onto Fofo. Trying to get the 1v3. I mean, Leave just completely sprinted it. It could have been beautiful. Abel. Showing Leave how it's done. Okay, well. The lights were a little too bright, unfortunately, for Leave. I mean, he saw the hero play. He wants to be a superstar. I guess he got bored? Are they going to end the game? Leave, man. I like that he tries those plays, to be honest. But I don't know. I feel like there's an extent to which, in my head, Leave is like young Jackie Love, young Uzi, young Darla. Except plays don't work out. Leave is like the version of these AD carries if those plays go wrong, you know? I feel like he's had a few of these moments where he's trying to make an insane hero play, but it just fucks it. And it's like, well, you know, Jackie Love fucked up a lot of plays over the years, but he wins more than he loses, you know? I don't know. WE just win 2-0. They sure did. They sure did. What's the second series today? LGD AL. We're in WE's arena, right? So it'll be on a different feed. It's still going to be like 20 minutes till the series. We'll have, officially, we've got interviews back. Guest is back. Couldn't think of the word for interview then. I don't know what's going on with my brain. Jest is back once again, so we will have some interviews once more. I'm gonna eat my little bit of banana bread. I love how far behind in damage all of WE are. I don't get how Wayward is so far behind. I guess because Mark just sent it a few times. You're such a great caster, thank you. I've definitely got some work to do for our best here, but I appreciate the No, solo kill has... I mean, this game wasn't the worst. It just wasn't that good either. I feel like there's so many moments that are so close to good, you know? But when it comes down to it, he does get caught in side lane sometimes. This game, he actually did well for that, but he got caught in side lane in the previous game of this series, so Leave just hard sending it. I feel like EDG are just lost in the like late game. As soon as it gets beyond like, here's what our standard first few minutes are going to look like, they just get completely lost. It just gets doomed at that point. Okay, we'll see who the MVP is going to be. Now we'll do some interview. Should be fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to speculate on what's happening behind the scenes with the team, but I've got to be honest, games like that I don't think are anything to do with behind the scenes. It's more like this team clearly doesn't have a solid idea of how they're going to win games. I feel like Leave could be like a superstar player but he needs like WE 2020. You know, he needs to be Jolmong on that team, where the team all like plays for him. Like, he makes a lot of mistakes, and he needs a team that is going to rally around that. Able MVP? Not Fofo? I guess Abel dived over and won that last fight, but I guess I died in lane with flash up. It's fine. I'd say Fofo was more of an MVP. Or even Yanxiang? Yeah, Yanxiang. Yeah, there were 2 votes for Yanxiang. I mean, he definitely made a hero play at the end there, Abel, but I don't know. Maybe I just hold laning performance higher. Like, he kind of dying with flash up to Rakan in lane is not ideal. We see Abel's back. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to see him back. And I do think he's a really good player. I'm glad he's in the scene. Okay. Do they do adverts first or they do interview first? I assume they do interview first. I can't really remember. Hey, Jest. How's it going?
Hello, hello.
Oh my god.
Is my mic good?
Yeah. I just need to turn you down a little bit.
Okay. I'm testing my new mic.
Ah, it sounds good, man.
Aha.
Yeah, it sounds... Were you on your phone before?
Yeah. Because I didn't have a proper mic.
Yeah. Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. That's great.
So, how do I click your stream?
I've just got to figure that out because it's clean feed. But I think... I don't know if this will give you audio or not.
Let's see.
You have audio for that?
It's loading. I hear the
like,
music.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. I believe. No, but I believe the interview will have audio. Maybe I'll just.
Sure about that?
We'll see. I'm gonna get Huya up as well, just in case.
Yeah.
Just about 10 to 15% quieter than me. Okay, give me 1 second.
Can you tell me what happened in the LPL in the past 2 weeks? I need to catch up with everything. Like what the hell?
Quite a lot. So
I didn't look too much into the matches, but everybody is like, UP should be in the upper group, and
yeah,
that sounds so alien.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we got where we got, but yeah, it got real weird. Ultra Prime looked good for the first bit, and then kind of shit the bed a bit. LGD actually looking pretty good.
Yeah, and LGD, who's coming up next, and they somehow made it to the upper group.
Okay, do we have audio? No, we do not. Fantastic.
No.
Okay, give me 1 second. How do I change my thing? Oh, fuck. Give me 1 second.
No problem. From lip reading, I can tell Mark is greeting the audience.
He's absolutely vibing.
Can you turn up the volume?
Yeah. I had the clean feed volume, so I couldn't hear how loud it was.
No problem.
You hear that?
确实，我相信在
Yeah.
今天的这个很快的2-0都展现了此前队伍在这段时间做的努力。那 Mark 刚刚提到了关于人员的变动，那今天我们其实也有关注到这个打野选手他的上场嘛。那其实他第一局拿到了 MVP， 包括他今天的一个打野节奏还是不错的。那想问一下，在这么短的时间内，对于这样新人的加入，队伍又是怎么样去调整的呢？包括现在队内的指挥。
They're talking about adjustment with the new members, especially Yan Xiang.
打的时候就跟他说，因为他第一次打亚群嘛，就跟他说。 比较紧张，就是随便，就是跟训练赛一样，随便打就行了。
是的，传授。
It's the first time he's playing on the LPL stage. We just told him to relax and play like how you perform in scrims.
快速的刷野路线也是很早就赶到了下路，但是在前期的可能多次的三角草的那个 gank 都收效甚微。
They were talking about the Zyra game in game 1, the bot gank.
做一些思路上的调整呢。
Many bot ganks.
那波来抓下是一个好时机，但是对面。 也知道前面打了他的闪，他肯定就是就有可能放了眼了，就知道我们要去抓他。就他们防守的那波还算是不错的。
确实也是对面的防守。
I think before the enemy, after the enemy lost their flash, they knew what's gonna happen, so they warded the tri-bush pretty well, I assume. So, yeah, they defended pretty well.
那最关键的 Mark 赶到战场之后，2个关键的技能帮助 Fofo 收下了2个人头。想问一下那一波的操作，
It was pretty telegraphed.
提前去准备支援到上路的吗？
那我本来想把维沃的卖了，然后后面又觉得能打，就踢了，然后就去保他了，然后就拿了2个。
They were talking about one particular fight in game 1. I believe it was the fight in the top lane with Fofo and Wayward and Mark together, and I cannot recall exactly which fight was that. And Mark said, "We didn't want to." We wanted to leave Wayward to die initially, but somehow we find an opening, and we teleported and we won that fight.
我们在中路卡的位置嘛，然后就去打水龙魂吧。然后 AD 当时说他装备很好，他说可以打大龙，然后就去打了。
AD 的装备的优势。
They were talking about the decision making between in game 1, I believe it's between the Soul and the Baron, because they kind of soloed the Drake, and after they get mid prio, their AD carry said, I have enough item to rush Baron, and that's how the decision was made.
就打后面吧。
也相信在接下来还会打得更好。那来到了第2局，我们看到可能在游戏节奏上面跟第1局有所不同的点是在于你们对于上半区，包括朝
Now they're talking about game 2.
优先级都会提高嘛？好像这样是帮助小炮在各个边线都能
higher the prio of the top side of the map.
但是可能在微沃的这一路边线会有一些被抓的情况，所以在中期之前，你们对于整个这个体系的发挥是怎么样去觉得他应该打出这个体系？
So before the mid game, how do you manage your game plan? Since Wayward got caught sometime during the game.
那个时候，就我们的这种体系节奏算起飞了。
是的，节奏起飞之后就。
Yeah, we got 2 towers in the top lane, for some reason, and we got the economy, and we got strong.
He's like, yeah, I don't know why, but EDG just fucking sacked it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
就那波过来的时候就是要开他们嘛，因为那个大树的大开的不是很好，然后后面被反开了。
They're talking about the ending in game 2, which feels a bit rushed. Not rushed is not the correct word. It happens all of a sudden, and Mark answered because the enemy Maokai had a terrible ult, and we think it's advantage us, and we engaged and we won the fight and end the game.
You mean Kaiser? Mark was Maokai, right?
Sorry. But he was talking about a terrible Maokai ult. Probably I didn't hear the full context.
Oh, maybe he was saying, like, leave ulted because of his terrible Maokai ult?
Yeah, that could be the reason. That could be the reason.
Yeah, because he did just, like, whiff his ult completely.
Yeah. That's probably what he's talking about. And to be clear, he didn't say for some reason. He just stated we got the top lane towers.
Yeah.
And it boosts our economy, and we are pretty strong. He didn't throw a shade on EDG at the moment, as if they haven't had enough.
What the fuck is that thing?
How do you
oh, it's
say
a
that
dragon,
in
is it?
It's kind of the it's not a somehow it's a dragon.
Yeah.
And it only has one win.
Yeah. Is it a fish?
Back.
Maybe it's a fish.
Nah.
Why is that right? WE from Xi'an, why the fuck is their mascot not a fucking terracotta warrior? Come on. It's free. It's literally free.
I mean, yep. I can't argue against that.
Free real estate.
Wouldn't it be creepy if you have that standing on stage? It's
yeah,
like if you lose a game.
Maybe you just lean into that though. You just have actual like full-on terracotta statues on the stage. They're just like creepily staring. They're just like there's someone inside it. The eyes move when you go past it. It's like fucking Scooby-Doo.
If you lost the game, you get buried.
I think there'd be a lot of LPL fans that'd be down for that.
I mean, it's very mild. If we are talking about the fans' reaction, Bury Alive is very mild. And I haven't followed the communities in the past weeks, partly because the performances and partly because we have Elden Ring DLC. Sorry, DLC.
Oh,
have you tried the DLC yet?
I know, because I'm on the Elden Beast right now. I've not finished the Elden Beast yet. To be honest, I've only fought the Elden Beast one time because fucking Radagon is a dick. Yeah. So
yeah. In many ways, he's a dick.
Radagon, I fucking hate that guy. And by the time I get to Elden Beast, I've got like 3 flasks left, and my spirit ashes are dead. I'm like, how the fuck am I beating this thing?
I hate Elden Beast. I have played the game 5 times. I'm on my 6th time with a new game with a fresh save, and I still hate Elden Beast.
Yeah,
that's a real dick.
I've only got like 2 hits into the fight, so I've not really seen his kit. I was like out of pots and stuff, and I got 1 shot. So
you do not want to. You do not want to. You do not want to see his kit.
Yeah,
I wish they removed Elden Beast from the game.
I got in, and I was like getting some hits in. I got like 2/3 of his health done because I do a lot of damage. And I was like, damn, this is fucking easy. And then suddenly like 1,000 lightning bolts hit me like one after the other from the sky from off my screen. I was like, oh, okay, it's one of those fights.
It's terrible. It's terrible. DLC is much better, I think. The boss designs are much better from the base game.
I just don't really get the Elden Beast. It seems so out of theme with the rest of the game. Like the rest of the game is like so about like sure, a lot of the people are like monsters and stuff, and oh my god, that's loud. Jesus Christ. Like there's a lot of monsters and stuff like that, but they're like, I don't know, they have some kind of connection to the world, whereas the Elden Beast seems totally separate to everything else in the game. It doesn't look like anything else in the game. It doesn't seem to have any relevance to anything else in the game. I don't know, just weird.
And Miyazaki haven't intended to explain it at all.
No.
It's there. They have some cosmetic monsters in the DLC as well, and it fits the world building pretty well. It's nothing like the Elden Beast.
I guess there is like a small amount of layup for Elden Beast, right? Where you've got when you kill Radagon, when you kill what's his fucking name? The like Omen of War guy with Scarlet Rot.
Omen of War.
The
Scarlet Rot. You mean Malenia?
No. You go and it's like you've got like a million summons for the fight. You can't do your ashes, but there's a bunch of gold things.
Radagon.
Yeah, Radagon. When you kill him, there's like he's holding back a star, right? And the star falls in it. So there is like some link to the stars, and like there are those like bulls in the craters. So
Yeah.
there is like a small amount of like stars are a part of everything, you know, but it's far from explained, and it's far from like this will be the final boss, you know.
Yeah, even from FromSoft standard, when they explain everything vaguely, this is too vague. This is too vague.
This is not even any vague explanation. It's just, oh yeah, there's a fucking star dragon. What? Why? I thought it's like everything leading up to that as well is all about Marika, right? And what she did
Marika
to the world, and like they're all like Marika's children or whatever. Where the fuck does the dragon come into this? How is this dragon anything to do with Marika? I don't know.
No idea. And yeah, speaking of Radagon, yeah, FromSoft is not very good at designing their final bosses, I don't think. The final bosses of the games are mostly underwhelming. Gwen is one of them, and Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 3 has a very good final boss.
Yeah, I like Dark Souls 3 one. It's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like Dark Souls 3 is a little similar, where it's not quite as out there as like the Elden Beast, but it's still kind of abstract in that you fight the fucking soul of the bonfire or whatever, you know.
It's like a conclusion. It's like a conclusion.
It does make sense. It does make sense.
Yeah.
It's just more like, I don't know. It's not a final boss I saw coming in Dark Souls. I thought it was going to be like, you know, you fight, you know, like Dark Souls 1 or whatever. You fight, what's his name? I can't remember. Gwyn, yeah. Pling, pling, plong, and all of that. But it's a really good fight though. Like, and it tests all of the different styles of fighting that you've learned over the game as well, which is really good. I love Dark Souls 3 so much.
Yeah, I love Dark Souls 3 and the boss designs in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Gale, Slave Knight Gale. Damn, that was a hell of a
Fucking
fight.
hell. Dude, the amount of times I died trying to fight him. Jesus Christ.
Have you tried Bloodborne or Sekiro?
I've played Sekiro. I've got up to the final boss. I've not actually beat the final boss on Sekiro.
Ishin. That's the best final boss.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah, I need to actually commit to it because, like, by the time I got to Ishin, I was kind of fatigued on Sekiro. I'd just played Dark Souls before, so I was kind of just like, I need a break from this. Like, I can't commit to the hardest boss ever right now, you know? I can't do 100 attempts right now. So I'm going to go back to that.
The hardest boss before Elden Ring, let's say. Before Elden Ring came out.
Yeah. The DLC bosses in Elden Ring are meant to be really hard, right?
I mean, yeah, they are hard, but most of them, I would say most of them are fair. More fair than they were in the base game.
Yeah. Well, who would you say the hardest boss ever is, then?
In FromSoft? Malenia, and the final boss of the DLC definitely gives her a run for her money.
Really? I've not fought Malenia yet. Where the fuck is Malenia? I'm trying not to, like... I don't want to look at spoilers, so I'm trying not to look at websites and stuff. I'm trying to actually discover the game myself. I've never found Malenia. I've no idea where the fuck to look for her.
Yeah, it's the same with other FromSoft games. You need to find clues in every other part of the game and find the fragments. But the problem with Elden Ring is, you know, it's too massive.
Yeah.
Too massive. If you don't play it for, let's say, a month, you probably forgot what was on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Millennia is in a bit, I wouldn't say tricky place to find, because there was indication from the NPC's dialogue.
Yeah. I think she's down in Caelid, but I'm not 100% sure. Because there was some Millennia-looking dudes in the... There's like a fort down there. Saw Millennia-looking dudes, but I don't know. Right, I need to run some ads before the next game starts, and I need to run to the bathroom.
Let's see you after LGD.
Yeah.
After AL beats LGD.
I would say I'll play Elden Ring on stream today after the things, but I have to go and help my dad do some tiling. So, no Elden Ring for me today.
Forward to it.
But maybe tomorrow I'll do some Elden Ring on stream after the game.
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you in a little bit, man. Thanks for the interview.
Okay. See you guys later.
Catch you in a bit.
我觉得就感觉突然
Right, I'm gonna run some ads. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and stuff. Maybe get another coffee. Ooh, tiling. It's bathroom. I don't know. Putting tiles on the wall. I don't know what kinds of tiling there are. It's big tiles that they go on the wall. We cut some of them so they fit in the hole. Don't know what else to tell you. Putting glue and then putting tile. Right, I'll be right back a second before the next game. We can talk about tiling after when I'm back.
没什么好不干的，就你得接受自己打出来的结果。
可能如果打这么久没有成绩的话，可能会自我怀疑。
今年特别在意自己的比赛的发挥，就现在打比赛就是我觉得越打越爽，特别开心，特别享受这个过程。这就是我要做的事情吧。
就如名字一样，重新开始一次吧。
当你失败的时候，你要想着如何站起来吧。
对，还是往上看的那个人，所以我们还是可以慢慢的往上爬。
我杀入重围，然后从夜盘组上来，杀出去，然后就自然而然会有机会跟强队交手。
这月份这个不你就绕一次的，就是想拿到头2名，然后进季后赛。
新的分组可能会有新的EDG。
就不管遇到什么困难，只要大家能一起团结的扛过去，我感觉赛季赛大家结果一定会好。
后面要赶紧调整自己的状态吧，就是来面对这些强敌。
选手肯定都是想胜利。
无论是对手是谁，我们都会有机会赢他们，然后打败他们。
你那个都见到我们都小心点嘛，来深圳的就必须咬你一口。
小心点吧，因为我们最近主网上一段实力都比较好，所以得小心。
就是我非常希望进入 A 组能跟 Top 和 DLG 和
DLG 叫什么？
如果我们能够战胜他们的话，我觉得我们是有进入世界赛的资格的。
打得好的时候，我们是可以出队世界上最强的人。
你们就进行挑战我们。
definitely back. Okay. Who's ready for some League of Legends? Some Lego Legions. Right. This one, hopefully, should be a little bit better. Anyone's Legend have been pretty proactive, pretty good at the game. LGD, though, I think are pretty good. I think they are a bit underestimated by a lot of people. Funniest part of tiling, you don't miss the 30 kilogram. Yeah, I mean, they are heavy as fuck. I don't know how... I'm not sure I could do tiling as a job and enjoy it particularly. I find it quite hard. Like, I found it hard to do it neatly and well. And I found it hard to get the little plastic bits in consistently. AL20. I do think AL20 is the somewhat expected result, I guess. Because LGD, when you look at who they beat, I mean, they beat BLG, but it was a little bit of a BLG kind of doing some things. They beat WE as well. They beat WE comfortably. I think the biggest thing about LGD for me is that when they're winning, they look like they're winning. You know? They go for things. They do shit. Oh, Ala actually has a cup of coffee. A lot of players just have water in those. Yummy coffee. I wonder where they get their coffee from. Shanks 15. There he is. The superstar mid laner. What is in that napkin that they're handing out to the players? What the hell is that? I want some. Did you see that? What was he handing out? He had a little napkin full of secret sauce that he was handing out. Don't know if that'll make your players play better. They'll certainly have a good time. Not sure it'll improve gameplay. We'll have to look. After game one, we'll see if they're getting in. Okay, here we go. LGD on blue side at least. So that's good for them. Oh, I'm on the scene. Fuck. Hang on, give me a sec. It's on the wrong fucking clean feed. There we go. Okay, Ashe and Ezreal banned from bot lane. And Ala gets his Camille removed. If anyone didn't see the last series from AL, it was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. Ala's Camille just annihilated them. It's kind of that simple. So Leona Rumble starter. So Corki's up for High Chow if he wants to go for it. LeBlanc also a big sort of standout pick for High Chow. Shanks is happy to play Yone. So if Corki's locked in here for LGD, I'm pretty sure Shanks will just slam Yone. And there's even a Sejuani angle if you're going for like Yone in the mid lane. Just give me Zyra first. Wouldn't surprise me if AL don't pick Corki here and leave it for the second rotation to see what they're up against. Because you could just pick your AP jungle here and like could just flank Sante or go for Nautilus or something, or get your priority of AD carries as well. They're actually just going to blind the Yone. Okay, they're just saying, go on, take the Corki. Fucking dare you. I guess... I mean, what AD carry do you want to blind right now? Ziggs? Ziggs for hope? Do you want to pick Ziggs this early? Guess. Curious. Oh, Misfortune, yeah. Permanently banned. I've not been that impressed by Misfortune just yet. We've seen little hints of what she can do. We've mostly seen it banned. Or we've not really seen like massive bullet times that change the game. Yeah, I mean, I agree. If AL hopefully should be the ones pretty much in charge here. I'm just looking at quality of game though, like how proactive the teams are, if people are getting caught out of position, etc. Because like if LGD beats AL, it doesn't necessarily mean AL sucks now. It just means, it can mean that LGD had a really good series too, right? Alistair locked in. So I think just trying to preempt a Rel pick from Kale. Kale has been a big fan of the Rel as well. Alice just going to go for the Jax and then ban top laners that you don't want to play against. I kind of like the Sejuani, but Brand's not bad either. It really depends what kind of style you're wanting to go for. I think the brand suggests, though, that the Jax probably doesn't come out. You probably want something like a Cassante top rather than Jax, in that Sejuani can be kind of the setup for Jax to take over. Same for Yone, which Brand less so. Raven ban. I'm guessing that's something that's good against Misfortune. I don't know. Yeah, Misfortune's matchup super. He's like, what the fuck? Raven ban? Sounds insane. So they're banning the Jax. Maybe ban Cassante here for LGD as well, or Renekton. You know what Ala prefers, really? I'd assume Cassante. He's played both, obviously. But I mean, I guess Renekton has the favorable matchup against Cassante, so I guess you do go Renekton blind here rather than Cassante, because you're likely up against the Cassante. You win the 1v1. Ban the Renekton here. Banning the Rel. I thought you picked the Alistair to counteract the Rel. Okay, so Renekton. I think LGD probably still just go Cassante anyway. Unless Birdall wants to play like fucking Quinn or Kennen or something. Or Gnar. How about Gnar? Just go Gnar and then you go... I guess like Jin or Varus or something. Gary. I mean, not many of these AD carries... Oh, Varus is banned anyway. There's not that many AD carries that beat Misfortune in lane. So Ezreal, Ashe, Varus, and Draven are all gone. Seri, okay. I guess you could just dash out of the ultimate. I kind of like the Rakan out of the options here. I think Nautilus would be fine too. We're going to see another Maokai support today. Bard. Bard from Kale. Interesting. It was a Bard in EWC, wasn't there? I think in finals. I don't know if that was actually... Hey, Alcatraz. How you doing? Okay, so LGD have pushed top lane. They have pushed mid. AL have pushed bot. They have double ranged against Alistar as well, so should be a pretty comfortable bot lane for AL, but LGD pretty solid solo lanes here. Nice for them that they get counterpicked top side. Hope should be the main carry this game by the Straft alone. I mean, Renekton and Yone are no slouches. Neither's Brand. This is pretty carry-tastic across AL's entire comp, to be honest. I'm really curious about this Bard pick. Is this something Kale has played a bunch in the past or something? I'm not familiar with his game in terms of like champion pool and stuff in LCK. I don't think he's ever played it before. Okay. Intriguing. Oh my god, Kale has played 20 games of Lulu and he's only won 2 of them. Holy shit. He must fucking hate Lulu. 2-18. Oh. That's brutal. That is fucking brutal. Okay. Let's see what we got, Kale, on the Bard. Please, over 2 matches. I want to watch more. We'll see. I don't have a huge amount of faith in LGD because I do feel that they also benefited in that group from WE collapsing. Well, that is terrible news for Hai Chao. That is terrible, terrible news for Hai Chao. Nice play from Kale. Start mid lane strong. They know exactly what's going on bot as well. Chao, you got the fleet, so the slow didn't matter. Right, so Meteor goes for an invade. Topside, he is spotted though. So immediately Croco answers, got his blue buff, goes for the chickens to trade. Are we just going to split map here? I think we are. So Meteor's going to the red. He'll go to Krugs as well, probably. Because he'll have push top in theory, although Allah's hit level 2 first. Jesus. Why'd he heal that? Wait, what? Kale used heal? I didn't even see that. Jesus. Why did he use heal there? I guess for movement speed, maybe haunting. I don't fucking know. Okay, Meteor's done all 3 camps. Allah couldn't get the wave shoved in time. It's the Arazira, I guess. Oh, Ala, nice dodge. Oh, goes for the all-in. Still has flash. Oh my god, the healing. The healing. Oh my god, Ala, you beast. He still has flash. Okay, flash for the kill from Meteor. At least an answer, but Ala 2v1s them. Okay, Croco gets the answer on the bot side now. Jin Zhao just got chunked too. Oh, flash. Answered. Xiaoya cleanses. Jin Zhao low, but they can just re-dive. All of the aggro's gone again. I feel like Kale needs to tank here. Maybe Hope's tanking. Has flash. That's one. Hope survives on 1 HP. Oh my god, it's a massacre. Ala 2v1s them top. And they dive bot, killing both. That, I mean, you can't ask for more than that. Fucking hell. Well, never mind. Quick 2-0. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not over yet. But it's definitely going to be hard. Shame for AL that MF got no kills. But to Ala here, dodges back, goes in the brush, and then using Fog of War, dips into that corner. Empowered W, then gets the Q. The Q was empowered too, onto 2 people. I actually don't think he could have played that better. And he gets the flash out from Meteor as well. I genuinely don't think he could have played that better. Xiaoyu gets caught by the stun. Good stun from Kale to start. And they just go for the redive. Hope tanks it because he's got barrier. Nice. Very nice. Okay, now making another play using the Bard. And he's got no summoners, so it's easy stuns. Oh my god, it's already over. Oh, it's a massacre. Shanks is just like, oh, cheers, lads. Appreciate the freeload. Holy fuck. Oh, it's even frozen in the bot side. It's even frozen. Jesus Christ. Oh, Meteor's trying to invade. You don't get to invade anymore, bro. This is not... Oh, God. Oh, yeah, Shanks even gets involved and gets a kill for himself. Oh, God. Gale's just going to run around the map getting kills now. Hope, I guess, is just going to try farm under the tower. Maybe there's a dive angle? I don't know. Level 4 is kind of hard. Kale goes top side now. Kale and Croco kill squad engaged. Just need the wave to get under the tower. Right, Dominus in. Let's go. Birdall, you're fucked. Level 5 on the Gnar as well, so it doesn't even have ult. See ya. My god, this is brutal. This is fucking brutal. He loses everything. I don't know why this observers are zooming that far in on the wave, but he does lose the wave. Fucking hell, that's Grubs as well. Okay, attempt to dive onto Hope here. Kale is running as fast as he can. Hope should die here. Surely Hope dies here. Xiaoya gets the kill. Jin Zhao gets out. Okay, nice. At least there's an answer from LGD. Hope doesn't get to just farm with impunity. I was a little bit worried Meteor would just go for the Drake, but at least they do get the kill. Birdall's just hit level 6 now, so it's a little bit harder to dive if he's in that Mega Gnar. Croco just continues to take camps. Kale's there, like, watchdogging the bot side jungle so that Meteor can't invade. Meteor's going to be terrified of invading at this point after that last play. Oh my god, as the blue buff spawns as well. Beautiful. Ninja's trying to move over. Meteor's coming as well. Croco has smite though. I think it's done. Yeah. And he's out of it. Man. This is a massacre from AL. Not a lot Birdall can do about this one. Okay. They just go again as he hits Mini-Gnar. Okay. Hops away from the queue. Birdall survives. Is he committing to the recall? Because he's going to lose a lot of minions if he does. I don't know if Ala's pushing or if he's just going to hold the wave there. I think he's pushing. I think he's pushing. Because he probably wants to go for a reset himself. Then again, I think he might just be holding it. Oh my god. Look at the fucking... Look at this. Like, that's just disgusting. Alice is holding the wave as well. He's 1,000 gold up, 10 CS up. It's only getting worse. Okay, big wave pushing. Croco is pathing bot. I don't think he'll turn back on and go top here. Wait. Oh dear. Kale and Jin Zhao just trading emotes. You love to see it. I don't know. This feels so hard to come back from. The fact that Birdall fell behind on this Gnar as well. The fact that Ala already won the early trades before the dives and stuff even came through. Ult for ult top. Okay, Ala dodges so the stun doesn't come through. Ala has flash. Birdall has to be real careful. Okay, Meteor's top, so Croco gets the... Wait a second. Meteor never got that first Drake. They went for the dive. They didn't feel like they could do both. Oh my god. That's actually huge. I just assumed that they got the Drake. That's actually crazy. So, literally all objectives so far for AL. Oh, couldn't quite get in range. That sucks for Ala as well because he just TP'd. Loses a lot of health there. In the meantime, 20 CS lead bot. From all of those waves being lost before. Grubs spawning soon. So you expect Croco to make a bit of a beeline. Kale's move top as well. Both AD carries going to stay bot. And the thing is, if Kale just plays topside at this point, it's really difficult now to dive Hope because he can just ult the wave. So somebody has to be willing to tank the tower for a very long time. Okay. We're playing Dive Birdall 7 times. And he doesn't even have a tower. Okay, force the flash. Ala flashes in response. Birdall's pretty low. He's going mega. Okay, he goes down in the end. Pyroclasm's still up here. This could be huge. Kale's going to go down. Jin Zhao starts it. Shanks has just come in, though. They get back under the tower. Okay, kind of winnable for LGD, actually. Shanks ults to get past the tower? Weird one. Minion wave's a million miles away, so they can't keep diving here. Zyra kind of similar to Maokai when it comes to jungle vision, where you can throw plants in the brush just to check. That's 4. He's got smite for another one. That's 5. And the rest of the team's on the way. I think Meteor just wanted to try and smite one away. That's 6 grubs. And they traded kills on the top side as well, so it's not even like an advantage was gained by LGD. Hope had actually started making his way up. He's used his bullet time. Or maybe he's just come back from base, I'm not sure. I was looking at the top side. I wonder if he bullet timed and... Oh, he tried to just get there. He saw the E used, so forces the flash. Nice. Wait, he solo kills, does he? How the hell do you die here? Okay, he just got fucking gapped. Okay. I didn't even see that on the kill feed. Jesus. So they go 1 for 1. Now Bardal on the tower, so Xiaoya's just screwed. Oh my god. Yo, Kale's Bard is clean as fuck, actually. Why have we not seen Kale's Bard before? Turns out Kale's Bard is insane. And I hope he's getting all of these solo plates. He's 3, 1, and 2. Jesus Christ. AL are a top team, guys. They are bodying LGD. Am I... am I dreaming? I feel like this is just an insane performance. I mean, I know AL are good, and I expected them to be good today, but this is... to be honest, I think it was just... I expected more from LGD as well. Oh, no, Birdle, no. No! Slow. Okay, the hop gets him out. Minion wave was arriving just in time. 6 grubs as well, plus demolish. Surprised they didn't commit harder, but I guess Jin Zhao was moving over. They don't know where Meteor is. Meteor's only just left base, so he wouldn't have actually been able to influence this, but... Man. I mean, there's not a single point on the map that looks good for LGD. It's a 6,000 gold lead. And the thing is, MF having a bunch of that gold is really hard to deal with. She does so much damage. It's kind of Draven-esque, honestly, where when she gets a lead, she just becomes so impossible to fight against. I guess maybe Jin Zhao can answer her. Maybe the Stranglethorns. Getting a spot on the side of my neck. Okay. AL, go for another objective. If it wasn't for the 3 deaths, they'd be looking at a perfect game. At least objective-wise, they are looking at a perfect game. Is Crocker going to try and contest Drake? I really don't think LGD can confidently take Drake here, because MF just moves from mid. Kale can buy so much time on Bard for Crocker to arrive. Like, the AoE combo of a Brand and a Misfortune is fucking terrifying. And now, LGD, like, kind of tried to pressure the Drake. So Birdall move mid, which means the tier 1 goes down top, and another wave crashes. At least there's a cannon, so Birdall will catch that, but... I think I really overrated LGD, to be honest, looking at this. I mean, this is going to be a hard game to come back into anyway, but I feel like the play there... This is only second Drake anyway. I think the play is to try and trade elsewhere, try and overload on top lane or something, try and get a tower. Instead, they like sort of tried to contest, but didn't really commit to anything. I'm not sure they would have won the fight if they did commit. So they lose a tower and Drake instead, because Allah has TP, so he doesn't even have to respect the roam. Audio is slightly delayed. Okay. Chance on Croco. Jin Zhao. Sort of fucked his combo. Was that a flash pulverize and he just didn't headbutt in time? This is going to be a second charge as well. Bullet time's a bit weak. Kale. There's an attempt on his life. Okay. Oh, Shanks found high chout. Oh, the Q3. Really nice Q3. Oh, Kale, you got to be cautious here, buddy. Yeah, that was... I think Shanks was fine, to be honest. I feel like Kale just kind of ran it a little bit there. He's barding a bit too hard. Oh, Birdall just tries to disengage, realizes he's gone too deep. Oh, dear. That's flash. Oh, even finds the blind stun. Oh, Birdall. Birdall. Thinks he's got a positive trade for the first time in the game. Rocco's still there. They're never leaving you alone, buddy. You do not have a 1v1. Top lane is not an island. I mean, the question now, I guess, is AL, do they turn it up at this point? I'd be quite excited to see them kind of brute force something. I guess Baron's not even up yet. Like, they're so far ahead so early, it's kind of hard to just brute force anything without neutrals. But they are. Like, look at this. I'm like, hey, can we see them brute force something? They hardcore invade into the jungle. They're still looking to really extend their gold lead. This is what you want to see from aspiring top teams. Kale has overstepped a bit. Croco wants Xiaoya. Oh my god. Doesn't even need to get Xiaoya. Xiaoya has the flash. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Okay, Birdle. I see you. 1 for 1. Hope slightly overdid it there. He got the kill, but maybe a little. He was feeling it. His team was vibing. He was vibing. Birdle literally just walked into them. He just accepted his fate. But I love this from LGD. Like, this is a very one-sided series or game, but like, I like that there's no neutral objective up on the map. So AL aren't just going to ping-pong waves for a minute. They're going to go for a full invade onto the red side jungle and take more from LGD. They're going to stop Meteor from farming. Like, they don't just allow... they don't allow LGD any chance back in the game, you know? They don't give them a moment's reprieve. Oh, we missed the Q. I don't think it would have killed anyway. What happens to Hope here? He literally just flashes at a Meganar. Hope, my guy. My dude. That was, in fact, not it. Okay, so... I mean, Croco can do Baron real quick. That's vision cleared. Birdle's about to say Mega. Okay. Hope ult across. Stranglethorns to stop the Misfortunal. Jinjao's still just going to go down, though. Oh, Xiaoya's caught in the bullet time. Jesus. That's Baron. I mean, LGD, they didn't get a single tower this whole game. Oh, Alice looking for a flash kill. I think he's going to go down for this. No, maybe? The heal? Oh, he goes down. Okay. A little too much from Ala. I think AL are just, they're just vibing at this point. Like, Hope and Ala both flashing for attempted solo kills in one fight. It's kind of, you know, happy game. Well, that's the thing. It's not really been a happy game. It's just becoming a happy game because they're so fucking far ahead. They are absolutely vibing. Ala looks bored as fuck. Look at him on this player cam, waiting to respawn. He's like, when can we go next? These guys are just not a challenge. I love as well that, like, when you look at how LGD have won in the past, a lot of it has been Haichao kind of popping off. Right from the word go, Kale fucks with mid lane at level 1. Nice ult for Turtle there, actually. Oh, Xiaoyu is just wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Feel so sad for the org. I mean, it's the org that have done this, you know, over the years. Been a long time since they were good. I think, what, 2020 is the last time they did anything? Oh, boy. A little too far forward from Croco, but he's got a arm guard. He's okay. That Stranglethorn's on cooldown. That's pretty much everything from LGD now. ALR getting a little bit saucy here. It's okay. Do you think if they just calm down a little bit, this is a very free win? They are doing some kind of silly play, but that's okay. They get the tier 2 top. They'll still get this tier 2 on the bot side. And to be fair, he had arm guard, so I guess it's fine. Nobody went down. Don't think AL can realistically break the base on this Baron, though. Or the vision around Dragon. It's 3 Drakes as well. They got an Infernal Drake, by the way. I guess during the replay. So the question is, with 2 melee solo laners and a Misfortune, can you push the issue without Baron? My guess is yes. I think they will 1-4. Trying to, again, fight for these jungle camps. LGD are sending 3 people just to get Meteor his Gromp. Ala, Dominus. Oh, Birdall skipped it. Did he see in the brush? I don't think he saw Ala. He just kind of got lucky. Oh my god, Ala was so ready to just one-shot Birdall. It's just Dominus on cooldown. Okay, he did it out of vision. There was never vision of Ala using Dominus, so maybe they don't know that Dominus is on cooldown. I mean, it's not that big of a cooldown. So at this point, I think you just send. You could literally 1-3-1 actually. Just send Ala top, send Shanks bot, send the rest of the gang mid. Kale can just float between the lanes and influence side lanes if they try and overload it. Just gotta gradually move your vision forwards as well though. Shanks fully backs away because he knows he's not safe on this bottom side. That's the green light now for AL to move in on the top side and clear topside vision. As the team moves in, Ala shows again and clears the wave. So now they can fully clear vision on this top side. So they know there's no TP wards or anything for Gnar. So now Ala can safely push up. He's got vision, which means they can safely push mid because they can just lean top side. Shanks plays fully defensive on bottom side, ready to catch that wave. LGD committed 3 people to the bot side to make sure to try and sort of catch Shanks out of position, but he just never oversteps. Xiao just loses a third of his health for nothing. Xiao TPs from base to mid lane tower. Why? Oh my god. I mean, hi Chow, what the fuck was that, bro? TPs mid from base, and then just walks into Ala on the other side of the base gate. I guess he didn't realize that AL are sieging them. I guess AL are just saying, look, we don't really have a good siege plan. Let's just play for the Drake. Oh, nice flash from Kale. In the meantime, Ala's just going to 1v1 and take a tower. Hope to finish Meteor. Maybe Xiaoya as well. Croco dives in. Xiaoya tries his best. I think Ala wins the solo kill. No, flash on Birdall. Hai Chao's come to try and take down the Croc. Revenge. They didn't even go for the Drake in the end. Hai Chao has to Valk away. Ala forces them back in the 2v1. He has TP. They're just going to end the game. They're just going to end the game. Inhib down. 6 grubs, so they take objective super fucking fast. Ala can just TP on the cannon. Zhao trying to buy time, but the Nexus towers do nothing. Wow. Brutal. Absolutely fucking brutal. That was a game of League of Legends. Well, AL are definitely in form, aren't they? AL feels pretty good to watch. LGD, less so. I love how proactive the early game was as well. Like, really actively punishing LGD right from the word go. Diving both sides in the first 5 minutes. I mean, yeah, also, Ala 2v1ing the counterplay. So they dive bot while Ala 2v1's top. And then then Kale moves up to top side alongside Croco. And then they dive bird all like 7 times in a row or something. Was kind of stylish. Has to be said. Pretty stylish game. Shanks missing a few bits. Not the best game Shanks has ever had. Croco looking good. Hope looking decent. I think Kale was the main character of like getting this lead going. I think Ala will get MVP because he literally bodied them 2v1 and then took over the game. He was literally unstoppable. Maybe Croco snags it or Kale, but I think Ala is my candidate. Like, the team was doing a really good job to play for Croco as well. Like, Croco moving up top to go for those dives, but then everyone invading as a team so Croco could get those camps and get ahead. Actually, you know what? Looking at the scoreboard, maybe it is Croco. Full 0-14. That is insane. I mean, Ala did everything that he could have. Maybe I'm just an Ala fanboy. This was also funny. Hope literally just like, you don't get to stay here on 350 HP. You just don't. Is that Pyroclasm Croco at the end there, or was that his Q? So then they try and go on Kale. And then Croco goes to just kill Meteor. Shanks then goes absolutely mental. Forces the flash out from Xiaoya. Flashes and misses. But then there's more. Hope flashes to finish him at Birdall, who just instantly gets a free kill. That was one of the daftest fights. What is happening with Jin Zhao? Why has he got a plate of kittens? I kind of want to go back and clip that of like him flying around with the kittens. You ever have it where the taskbar won't go away? You guys ever get that? Happens to me all the time. Brutal. Brutal, brutal. Who's MVP? Kale gets it. Let's go. Good stuff, Kale. Oh, okay. For the quick break, then we'll go into our fourth and final game of the day. Fast day today. Assuming AL don't just completely shit the bed at this point. But I assume that they are going to be perusing towards the win. That's right. Dubby.
就这样了吗？或者说，开局吗？
开就开。
年轻真好，不像我满身岁月的痕迹。
我可跑了30万公里了
啊！怎么保养的？
用美肤素发，就是它全程保护着我。美肤素发，快速应对，保护常在。
TCL 小蓝 EP7 新风空调，新一代空调，睡醒无异味，不口干舌燥，不头昏脑胀，超省电 AI 大数据模型算法，最高省电40%。
皇冠战马，更受中国电竞用户喜欢的能量饮料，更受年轻人喜欢的中国能量饮料。中国电竞，当然有我，有能量，当然战马。
Hello, team. Oh, absolute bangers. Okay. Do you ever get it where you open Twitter and then immediately it's flooded with like political bullshit of idiots saying dumb shit to bait people? Okay, here we go. LeBlanc and Rumbleband away. 2 specialties, 2 powerful picks. Ash and Ezreal still going to be the bans here for LGD. Wonder if they'll ban Misfortune this time around. Leona taken off the board. They still go for the Tristana ban. So AL could just blind Yone again if they want to. They've also got Skarner and Cassante available. They could just go for the Corki, the Misfortune. Many options. They just go for the Misfortune again. They're sort of like, okay, if you want us to have it. So LGD, what are we going for here? I mean, do you want Zyra again? ATR's definitely comfortable on Zyra. Okay, Haichao's going to take the Yone. I wonder if Shanks has a Yone answer. You ready? Shanks is going to pick fucking Yasuo now when we have the Battle of the Wind Bros. Draven. Okay, aggression bot side from Xiaoya to try and answer this Misfortune. I feel like you maybe need to take like Nautilus or something. Because I don't know, if you get a Nautilus for Jin Zhao as well, it becomes very scary for AL's bot lane. Because they have to go like Renata or something at that point. Just gonna go Renekton and Brand again. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just play as much of the same comp from last game as you can. I'm really curious to see what Shanks plays mid. Do you pick like top lane or jungle here? Do you feel pressured to do so? I wasn't sure if they were just going to try and like slam Nautilus or something. Now I'm going to go with Zyra. Yeah, it's not feeling great, is it? It depends. Xiaoya on Draven. Like, maybe he's got a... Maybe he's a good Draven. Maybe he can just fucking go crazy bot. Probably not, though. He banned the Corki. You ready? Shanks brings out the fucking Silence or something. What else have we got? Oh, he's played Jace already. He can play Jace. We could play TF mid. I don't know how well either of those do it to Yone. I don't really know Yone's more fringe matchups. You kind of assume Jace would do well into Yone if your movement is good. Dodge the Q3s. Maybe ban Jace. But then, I guess Lucian's still available for Shanks. I don't know if he's a Lucian player. Yeah, so they do ban the Jace. Ban the Nautilus already. Ashe is already gone. What else do people want to play with Draven? And like Well? Alistair? I'm really curious if KL is going to go for like a sort of Bard type angle again. Okay, just banning the Gnar, giving Renekton a good matchup. Poppy for Birdall. Not the greatest matchup against Renekton, but decent if you can block the E. Pretty easy to block the E. So we could just take the Rel with Misfortune, which is fucking fantastic. And then something mid. I guess Lucian mid. Ooh, Braum. I don't mind the Braum, actually, against Draven. You can block his axes. Just deny the all-in. You're not really trying to play that aggressive bot anyway. Glacial Fissure pairs up pretty well with Bullet Time too. I got too excited. I thought for a second Shanks was actually going to go Zillion mid. That would have been fucking amazing. Does just go for the Lucian. I think this is Shanks' first evolution game. Or at least first Lucian game of this split. Renata. I mean, it's good versus the Renekton. I don't know if I really rate this Renata pick. I guess it just sets up for Draven to kind of pop off. Sets up for... You're kind of picking it almost as an aggressive tool here. There's not that much you're going to block. Like, it's not like anyone's really trying to hard engage. It does make Renekton's life hard in the fights, but... Don't know. Kind of hard to start fights for AL. I think AL are sort of relying on the fact that they're going to win lanes here. Because you don't really have any form of hard engage on your team, so you kind of need to be somewhat ahead. You need them to be face checking into you, or at least like trying to move into river against you. Let's see. LGD with, what did they have? Renata, Draven, Yone, Zyra, Poppy. I mean, their comp's pretty fucking weird as well. Like, neither team really has a proper engage tool. Like, Renata, I guess, can, like, flash Q. Braum equally can flash for engage. I think a lot of this might be about, like, flank TPs and things, but I don't know. We'll see. Poppy could be really valuable here, because AL don't necessarily have any engage tools. Like, if they just post up in river and try and find fights via objectives, well, Poppy's very good at ruining that. Munchables core. Not late enough to make an impact on the lane. Just trying to get a late invade onto Meteor. Backs away completely. That's pretty nice that he doesn't get his plants. Ala could be in trouble here. Birdall's going to be... Okay, drops the ward, backs away. Wasn't sure if he was going to overstep and try and step on plants there. He'll spot out Meteor. Croco can go start on his bot side. And potentially go for lead, or at least will. They'll see, because Shanks has just gone for a ward as well. Sorry, my camera's in the wrong spot. Shanks has gone for a ward to this one here. So, if an invade comes out from Meteor into this, they'll see it, and Croco can match it, or he can just do normal clear and move up towards Ala. If he can set Ala up for an early lead again, then it's pretty fucking saucy for AL. So, Shanks should get pushed mid, Ala should get pushed top. It's definitely nice for Croco to path up to top side. Feels good about that. Open Kale, you'd imagine, will be pushed in. Double range versus single range. Oh, huge force from Kale already. Really respecting the level 2 quite enough. Brawn Flash, not the end of the world, but still nice from Jin Zhao to force it out. Bit of a misstep, really, from Kale. Nice. I guess we're off to a fairly slow start for this one. Okay, here we go. Meteor. Lightning fast clear on the Zyra. Has a chance to maybe get under this tower. Kale is Braum, which it just sucks trying to dive a Braum. Hope keeps on finding these crit Qs as well. I don't know how practiced against Misfortune, Xiaoya, and Jin Zhao are. So it'll be grab for grab. Okay, here we go. Are they going to dive this? This feels kind of dangerous to try, but Ala gets the stun. Follow-up stun. Gets the passive. Going to lead to a kill, but good all chunked at least. I guess that's nice, right? Like, you might as well just help your top laner win lane. Your camps aren't even spawning yet, so. Are the crit Qs random or skill based? If you kill a minion with MFQ, then the bounce will crit. So, he has 0% crit chance right now. It's just if the Q kills a minion, then it's a guaranteed crit. That's why back in the day, Infinity Edge First was like insanely strong on Misfortune, because you could guarantee crits essentially. So you'd get a lot of extra damage out from Infinity Edge. So you'll see Hope try and Q minions that are going to die to the Q. So then you get your passive proc and you get essentially a slightly enhanced crit auto simultaneously. Well, I don't think he meant to take a turret shot there, but just putting as much pressure as he can onto Birdall. Going to be a reset for a reset, I think. Although Ala might just stay. It's level 6. He's fucking strong. He's going to proxy, isn't he? I wasn't sure if he would stick around there. Oh, Meteor. Goes Drake. Rocco will do Grugs. Very standard. Maybe a chance to try a dive top off of this next wave. I don't know though, because like it's Poppy with level 6, so you're just gonna get punted away. No damage on Hope. Doesn't have a Vamp Scepter. Hope's in a pretty awkward spot where the wave is pushing pretty heavily away from him. Xiaoya's going to be on a massive CS lead. He can deny so much CS from Hope here. Big CS lead bot. Like, what, 15 CS? Okay. They're desperately trying to set up for a dive here. Meteor wants to make it happen. Braum is a problem when you're going for a dive. Xiaoya's trying to get onto Hope. Great flash to get behind the shield. Jin Zhao chunked. Meteor chunked. Oh, you see Hope try and go for a Q on the minion there to see if he can get like a really long range bounce. Sometimes you can just clip the edge of range. Oh, hi Chao. So Ala went and proxied a wave there so that he could try and make a play mid. Haichao spots him on a ward. I mean, Haichao, you just got to abandon the wave, right? Ala's just fucking with him at this point. And he gets plate gold as a reward. So Ala just strolls mid and gets 2 plates. He doesn't even have to, like, lose anything for it because he proxied that wave. Now he moves up top. Birdle's going to push this wave, and he gets to catch it. Ala literally just soaking gold up from around the map at this point. That is a 2-plate play from Ala out of nowhere. He's got 2 plates top as well. He's 600 gold up with a 5 CS lead. How ridiculous is that? And now I'm pretty sure he can just... I think he'll just hold the wave. Continue to gradually extend this gold lead. I don't know if he managed to freeze it. Oh, Haichao forced to ult by Shanks. Nicely done, Shanks. They've already got 3 grubs as well. So he does plenty of damage to the plates. Remember, this was a blind Yone to try and preemptively answer Corki from LGD. Which is what AL did to them last game. Haichao is falling really far behind in the laning phase, though. Shanks has got a cull as well. He's absolutely chilling. Okay, Birdle walks a E. Really matters. Oh, Birdle's going for the all-in. Not sure he wins it, though. Ala's got a lot of sustain. Okay, flashes the Q. W's about to come up. Okay. Flash for flash. Nice try from Birdle. I will fire a little bit there. He might go down here if he oversteps. Okay, Crocco's here too. Flash for the stun. Nicely done. The problem is Birdle flashed aggressively. You know, Ala's going to snap that up any day of the week. 3rd plate top. He got the kill as well. Now he's 1,500 gold ahead. Ah, Birdle. He did, I mean... If the lane is a 1v1, he played this well. It's just the flash was... Like, the trades overall were pretty good. He's just trying to stop Ala being able to crash the wave. At this point, Birdle needed to... Like, you see him clicking towards Ala before he flashes back. He needed to leave it there. And then he's like, I need to crash this. He thinks Ala's resetting. Great. Stun into E after the flash from Crocco. Lovely. Okay. OGD at least down to the grubs. He'll be traded for a Drake. Xiaoya, gotta get the fuck out of there. Ooh, can they actually... Oh, okay. Oh, yes, they can. Bullet time. Knockup doesn't quite land. I mean, bullet time doesn't do that much damage early, so it's not going to 100 to 0 him. Oh, nice dodge from Shanks. Handshake still gets him. Yeah, he's dead. Nice. Nice from LGD. Okay, signs of life. Signs of life. It ain't over just yet. Drake was taken, but Shanks slightly overextends. Good punish. Great handshake from Jin Zhao. Attempted pick from Crocco, but spotted by Jin Zhao. And again. Get it this time? Jin Zhao does not want to move in. Tries to predict the juke backwards. Nice from Jin Zhao. Handshake back now. That's why I was saying that Braum Flash being down earlier wasn't that big of a deal, because you can just always jump to teammates. Oh, big damage. Q. Damn. Solo kill for Ala. And another plate. Why not? Why not? There's no one top side. So Actually, he might just finish this tower. Brutal. Brutal, brutal. Allah has absolutely massacred Birdall today. It's not even close. Allah is in great form. I want to see Allah versus, like, Bin versus... I mean, 369 is in great form as well. I'd love to see Allah versus 369 right now. And we will. We will. That's the beauty of it. Every time that happens, you get to hear Bizel screaming solo bolo. AL second, we believing? Oh, I don't know yet. Top esports look pretty fucking good. BLG look... I mean, BLG did not look particularly good recently, but I still believe that they are good, you know? I believe that the group stage did not matter to them at all. Whether or not I'm just coping, we'll have to wait and see. Reset comes through in the brush. So Allah just hides in the middle brush and gets his reset off. BTO wanted to dive there, but doesn't get to. Nice one from Allah. Allah's like, right, I didn't get MVP last time. Croco, chill out in the early game a little bit, so I've got a chance to get MVP. Big push top from Shanks means that Herald can be started. Allah now moves in. Should be able to clear this wave. I don't think this is realistically diveable. Okay, the plants to TP. Dominus comes in. Oh, flash out away from the ult. Can he get out of the knockup? Doesn't matter. Nobody can tank. No way to reset the tower aggro. Oh, and Herald mid. They can't commit to this play, surely. TP bot. There was a ward in the brush, so Birdall can cancel the TP. Allah is going to die for this. Oh, well, they're going to get a tier 2 mid. They're going to get at least a tier 2 mid. They move top for the tier 2 as well? Oh, they're looking for a fight instead. Team's moving over. They've only got 3 groups. I don't think this is a significant window here for the tier 2 on the top side. Like, Birdall's already here. I don't think. Mage gets a little bit of damage. Goes in for one last auto cancel. This was all great from Allah until the very end. So this part was great. Uses the Dominus, you know. Flashes away from Haichao's ult. And then at this point, tower aggro. The tower damage can't reset. Unfortunately, there's a ward in the brush. Birdall can punish. Okay. It's only 2-2 on the scoreboard. But, I mean, AL are just gradually building a lead through Allah. He's 2,500 gold up, man. It's insane. He's almost finished his second item already. Okay. Still moving in. Okay, they figure out Meteor might be there. Another wave dying top, by the way. You see this quite a lot between like top teams and not top teams. Just side lanes dying. They've sacked it to try and fight for Drake. Allah moves into the pit. They're going to get the Drake here. AL kind of late to the play, but maybe looking for a fight. But they don't really have a way to engage a fight. LGD can just peel off bot side. There's not even a mid tower to play for. Not great from AL, honestly. Bit of Safari. You know how it is. Getting towards 2 items for everyone. LGD have done a much, much better job in this early game. Poppy will still exist later on. Poppy's ultimate, and just the fact that she is a tank, she'll still be a problem. But she'll still be a significant frontline later in the game. Well, just getting a bit of damage on Birdall. Croco doing the same. Birdall's pretty chung. He's got reinforcements here. I don't... Oh, Shanks is face checking. Nice from High Chow, but ult's under the tower. Oh, Shanks culling. Okay. High Chow pretty much winning the trade because he got a flash out. Ala trying to use Eclipse to trade here. He does enough with support with Kale and Croco around. Can't stick around there. Goes to get tower. TP available for Shanks, so there's no tower opportunity for High Chow off of this wave. I don't know if Shanks will even have to TP. Kale's caught. Man, Unbreakable is a skill, isn't it? It really is. Slow on Jin Zhao. Oh, hostile takeover is just too late. Ala even TP'd to make a play here. Okay, they're looking for Meteor. With Ala TPing, they kind of need to brute force something. They need to find more. Okay, slow on Meteor. Flashes away from the stun. Strangle Thorns. High Chow tries to follow it up, but Hope is just unkillable because of... Oh, Ala's waiting on the shadow as well. Kale's Braum brings so much value in these fights. Man, LGD did such a good job of just holding the fort. And then all of a sudden, it's broken open. They're all going to reset and finish off items now, and that's when things get scary. Unbreakable bought so much damage. And then this Q from Kale is enough for the bullet time off the back of the Braumel as well. Like, that slow is enough of a go sign for AL. Braum is a hard engaged champion, guys. And then he hits another slow. And then at this point, High Chow's like, okay, we've got the knock up, let's go. Kale just gets the Braum stun on, and the Brand stun comes out from Croco as well. So difficult to finish any kills off. Yeah, literally, they just couldn't take Baron because it didn't exist yet. But guess what? It's up now. Culling onto the Baron just for DPS. But LGD are here to contest. High Chow's bot has TP, but he's not going for it yet. We're going to 50-50. It's not even a 50-50, actually, because Meteor doesn't have Flash, and they know Meteor doesn't have Flash. Oh, my God. Daylight robbery. I thought Zyro was meant to be the one that does 20-minute Barons. Oh my, I was thinking, oh my God, AL are just going to 50-50 this, but they're not. They know that Meteor just flashed. They saw it in the previous play. So they can just brute force that easily. And Hala already putting the Baron to work. Tier 2 top. Drake spawning. Maybe a Drake angle for LGD. I mean, Ala doesn't have TP. We'll reset now. Drake up in 5 seconds. LGD, I think, wants it. But, I mean, they're just going to send these minions down mid. AL are going to contest for the Drake, but Ala's not actually here. This could get a little dicey for AL. Ala just going past red buff now. Drake is going to go down probably for LGD. Ala's on a deep, deep flank. LGD committing. Glacial Fissure. Jin Zhao's going to go down. Birdall gets on the flank there. And it's an auto from Shanks to finish the Drake. Ala goes down. Jin Zhao stuck in the back of the pit. Maybe LGD can win the fight. Shanks surviving. Note down. Hope stuck in the back of the pit. LGD finally get themselves... Oh, my God. How the fuck is Hope getting a kill there? Okay. They lose the Drake. They get 4 kills. Xiaoya, I think, cashed in as well. maybe fine. Probably not. I mean, yeah, I agree. I think let them have Soul Point. Ala didn't. None of them had TP, so Ala could have just stayed top. Ala just gets wrecked by Birdall. CCJ just finishes him. There's the cash in. Freeman, Stranglethorns 2. What the hell does Hope get kill? I mean, Meteor just walks into him. No need for that. No need for that. Yeah, I mean, at least they get some kills. They are ahead in bot and in mid. And to be fair, if the fight goes like that and Ala is picked, honestly, it's, at this point, favored to LGD. Ala represents 4,000 of the goal lead. And guess what? They're only 3k up. So if Ala goes, it's actually a gold lead for LGD, not to mention, obviously, the mana advantage. That's twice, though, that they kind of show up to Drake a bit late. I think they're being quite greedy with their resets. I think Ala, Alele, as we say, Alele should have just stayed top, kept pushing. There was no TP. That would have been a free inhib for third Drake. And you can always just bullet time as well and hope for a fucked up smite. But I think if you take inhib, it's really hard for LGD to maintain any control of the map from that point. So I don't think you're under massive threat of them getting soul. At least they got the Drake, though. Shanks had a very quiet series today. Considering he's been like the kind of superstar for AL during group stage. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Calixis. How you doing anyway? I said hello to you, yeah. Yeah, some weird calls. Weird calls from AL. High Chow's on 3 items at this point as well. Yone is kind of scary now. Shanks is still a long way away from his 3rd item. We are still going to be in 1 bullet time can end the game territory soon when that 3rd item is finished. Misfortune is just one of those champions that you position wrong or you're in the Baron pit or whatever. Just a tiny bit too long. Game just ends. This is one of the problems with these kinds of comps, though. Like, the reason we're seeing so little action in this game and so little quote-unquote proactivity is because, like, how the fuck do you start a fight? Like, the one fight we saw AL really start was Kale getting a max range Q, a max range flash Q into a max range Q over the wall. Like, it's dream scenario for Braum to actually start a fight, to be an engage tool. The same for Renata. Okay, looking for a pick on Birdall. Do just have DPS. Not enough DPS. LGD in the meantime start Baron off. They're on the wrong side of the play. There's 4 of them and they're being surrounded by 5 from AL. Birdall has TP, but he's going to be late because he was chunked. Baron denied. Birdall moves in. Bit of damage onto him, but not too much. Bold from LGD. AL now, with their position, they could just send Ala to go do Drake. He doesn't have TP is the problem. Aichao gets to go push tier 1 top. Ala's just moving mid. He's just going to try and threaten mid. Okay, no, he's just crashing the wave mid, I guess. Moving back. Bullet time's still up, remember, so hard for LGD to stay in the pit in these fights. Looking for hostile takeover. Croco just flashes into the back of the pit. Okay, he's got Zhonya's. Keep himself alive for a second. Hope finishing the kills. Birdall goes down. Oh no, it's a disaster for LGD. It's a disaster for LGD. Man, Hope and Al are just shredding everyone. Croco turned golden, but got his ult and everything off, so he like distracted so much. It was only really Xiaoya getting damage out. Meteor's passive damage. I got a little bit spicy there for a second, didn't it? A little bit spicy. But good enough for AL. See you later, Jin Zhao. Fucking hell. GG. I think AL looked clearly the better team today. They struggled with that second comp to really push things forwards, but to be honest, I feel like that's the nature of that kind of comp. Like, it's always going to be quite hard to aggressively push the game forward when you have no engage. Thanks for the cast. No worries. If you guys want, there will be an interview coming up shortly with Jest. We'll be able to hear from the AL players and see what they thought of the series. So stick around for that if you're interested. Now that the games are over, when was the last time the plant was watered and misted? Or when it was last misted? I think I misted it yesterday, but you know what? I'll give it a bonus miss just for you. It's living in the tropics, whether it believes it or not. Quite a pretty plant, really. You always get a bonus missed. No worries, mate. Always happy to give a bonus miss for you, mate. I appreciate you care about my plan. I don't know what it was called. Had a little instruction leaflet on it somewhere. Yeah. Beautiful. No more games means no more munchies. Well, we've got a post-game interview, so we'll have that. And unfortunately, I can't really stick around. I have to go help my dad tile a kitchen. Not a kitchen, a bathroom. Not even a bathroom, a downstairs toilet. I feel like my camera is not focused on. Come on, camera. Trying out its autofocus. It doesn't seem to work. Oh dear. Second to Tez. AL, probably my favorite team. Nice. I can get behind that. I mean, I love BLG. Like, I'm eating good at the minute. The fact that BLG and Tez are both good right now is fantastic. I'm loving every second of it. What are we saying? Alele MVP? I feel like Alele had a big impact on this game. I feel like Rocco did fine too. I don't know. I always find it hard to nominate an MVP in games where it's very, very sort of stale and even for a long time and then suddenly the game ends. I guess whoever won that fight. guess Croco played well to be a part of all of these different plays. I mean, yeah, Ala surviving this dive as well. Shame there was a ward in the brush. Croco did a lot across these fights. I guess Kale as well. Like, another game where Kale actually really did a lot for the team. Maybe it's a Kale angle. Because Ala kind of got wrecked in this one. But then again, Hope managed to find a double kill in this one when the fight was already basically lost. Pretty good. This is the fight that we need to see. So the Pyroclasm comes out from Croco, just absolutely rinses them. Turns gold and gets in the back of the pit. Ala comes from behind. Hope bullet times over. Stranglethorns come in. Ala finishes one on the Shadow. I mean, Ala just rinsed them. Yeah, I think I'm leaning Ala. Hope is a reasonable shout. I also think Croco is a reasonable shout, to be honest. I think Ala was main character. I think Kale also did a good job. Basically, anyone but Shanks. Anyone but Shanks. I think Ala's the front runner for me. Croco. I don't know what Ala has to do to get an MVP, man. I feel like that was a pretty hard carry performance from Ala, but it is. Croco did definitely have a really good game, and he was, you know, going up top to make sure Ala got really far ahead as well. Lamano T1, best team in the world. Okay. He is L1's Legend Esports. True, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Ala could have. I think Ala should have got that one, to be honest. Kale got a little shout out from the observers as well. I mean, Croco did well. But, yeah, I don't know. Well, there we go. I guess it's interview time, isn't it? It's interview time. Hey, Just, how's it going?
I completely missed the ending.
Oh no!
I thought after that Drake fight, when LGD came back a little bit, I have time to make some tea, and when I come back, they are already face bombing.
Oh man!
How did that happen? How did that happen?
Well, they just kind of ran at Baron, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I expected. That's what I expected.
Not really sure how else to say what happened. Did you see the replays?
Yeah. I watched the replays, but you know, it's very different. Watching live, it's so bizarre because it felt like LGD had a comeback play, actually.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And then it ends out of nowhere.
The fact that AL had absolutely no way to contest Drakes, but kept trying to anyway, and like just turning up late. I thought LGD had a shot, but alas. Here we go.
大家好，我是 AL 的中单香斯。
好的，欢迎。
Hello, AL meet Shanks.
How are we interviewing Shanks today? This is Shanks' quietest performance of the entire year.
需要在哪一些方面进行提高，以应对之后的强敌们呢？
我觉得我
They're asking, she is asking about
比较凶嘛，然后就是
the improvement.
也很爱打架，但我们前期会出点小问题吧，就是前期注意一下就好。
注意一下前期。
Shanks said we had some issue early game, and as we play so aggressively, so we need to play more careful.
我觉得他比教练对我的帮助真的是特别大，然后对我们的团队帮助也
asking
很大。
about
我觉得他真的是特别的棒。
how Tabe helped him, and he said Tabe helped me a lot, helped the team a lot. He's awesome.
第一局的时候可以看到你们的这个辅助的巴德也是拿下了 MVP， 能不能评价一下他在今天的一个表现呢？
Yeah, asking about the bot support.
满分巴德，而第二局你也是在蓝色
Yeah, 10 out of 10 bot.
非常自信的锁下了卢锡安，拿到了中单卢锡安，能不能说说为什么？
Now she's asking about the Lucian pick.
首先我觉得这个版本就是 AD 中路英雄偏多吧，然后训练赛就
Firstly, I
在试
think
吧，然后
and
也有
this
玩卢
is
锡安，然后觉得卢锡安打永
AD
前
mid
期也能
meta.
一直压制，所以就选了。
而且你的一
I
级
can
是学了
put,
一技能
with
的，
Lucian I can push the lane, and it's a very good champion at the moment.
因为
That's
我
why.
带了那个强攻嘛，然后一级 AEE 可以就是 AEA 可以触发强攻，就赚一点。
比较赚一点。
I also I picked PTA. So with the EAE, I can't repeat the whole combo, but with that combo I can proc my PTA very easily.
比如说出装也好，或者是你觉得比较关键的点。
关键的点就是别乱用 W 会没蓝。
She's asking about the some advice or key to play Lucian mid, and he said don't use your W liberally. Be thoughtful about that skill because you will be out of mana very easily.
已经很好了，肯定还是有进步的地方吧。说的最多的话应该是
想一想。
They're talking about communication.
最多的
今晚吃什么？
最多的应该是没事吧，没事吧。
没事没事，安慰一下对方，可以看得出来你们到了中期的。
And he was thinking about what they say most during the voice com, and he thought about it for a while and said, "Are you alright? Are you alright?" That's what we say the most.
Okay.
我觉得就是我今年的目标，或者说我们队伍的目标就是进世界赛吧。对对对，我觉得，而且我觉得应该是可以进的。
She's asking about his goal and AL's goal as a team, and Shanks answered, "Our goal is make it to World, and I'm sure we can make it to World."
Oh yeah.
That was a good interview, I would say.
Yeah, it was not bad.
Except those parts, he actually didn't answer those questions.
I know, yeah. At the start, I was like, oh god, he just wants to get out of here ASAP. But then he seemed to warm into it a bit.
Yeah. No, we don't normally get Shanks interview, I don't think.
Yeah, I can't remember Shanks interview.
And there are. Do you remember? I DM'd you on Twitter like last year. I said, note a move that the general manager of OMG moved to AL.
Ah.
You still remember that?
I do vaguely remember, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's paying off. That's paying off right now.
Yeah, damn. Who is that? What's his name?
I don't know if he has a English ID, but his Chinese ID, or at least that's what people know him, is Ai Xiao.
He's not even on. He's not even on Leaguepedia listed for the organization.
All the Leaguepedia represent a different name of his. I I don't know. He was not just on OMG. Before OMG 2022, he was on JDG. I believe he built the Doombi lineup and the Yagao lineup.
Wow.
So very renowned for his team building. That's why I said, okay, this guy is moving to AL. AL is cooking. AL is probably cooking.
Damn.
Next year.
That's sick.
To be honest, I was very skeptical when they let go of Xiaohao and the ZDZ.
Yeah, me too.
And then, you know, yeah, it works out.
Yeah, I guess they just know something we don't. I mean, they did manage to get Aloe, which was a big shift. I wonder if they knew that, though. I wonder if they were in talks since, like, the start of the year kind of thing. Or maybe they just acted because EDG set on fire. I don't know.
We don't know. It's there's so many things behind the scene with EDG. Speaking of ZDZ, did you get the news that ZDZ is joining FPX?
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, ZDZ just joined FPX.
Interesting.
We have no idea if he is starting over Xiaolaohu, but
is it a rumor?
He did a better. Let's say. No, it's confirmed.
Oh, sick.
It's confirmed.
Oh, when did that happen? Oh, literally today. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I believe it's just before the matches.
Damn. Okay, that's pretty big. I think Xiaolahu has been fine, but he's not like ZDZ is.
Yeah, but fine is not enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine is not enough.
This is a roster that wants to actually do shit.
Yeah, and probably I don't know if it's good enough for FPX to make it the top 4, but it's a good move. But ZDZ, man, he has been transferred 3 times.
Yeah, I know.
Within half a year. That's crazy.
It's insane.
That's crazy for any player.
I hope he gets some of the buyout money.
Yep. if that's the case, I won't complain.
He's fucking chilling. Thanks for watching, Zappolino. Appreciate it, mate.
That's pretty much about the news and everything.
Yeah.
From my side.
Damn. Did you write the general manager for AL's name for me on Twitter in a DM or something? Because I'd love to tweet that out, but I don't want to like write it wrong. But that's really good that he made that OMG roster and he made JDG's roster as well. It's crazy.
And technically, I saw different titles of him, because you know the titles in the orgs and the esports, it's not very concrete.
Yeah.
What they do, they don't normally show what they do. So I'm not completely sure because it's called manager, but managing what are they managing?
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't say at all. So I'll try to find his name. This is hold on. This is his name, but I'll try to get some other info or creditable post and link it to you.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah, thank you, man. I'll put a tweet together. I feel like people need to know. This guy needs some credit.
Yeah, this guy is cooking.
Yeah, big time. All right. Well, that was a fucking fast day, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. I can't believe it's already over. I mean, I was going to say I don't know what to do with myself. I do. I'm going fucking tiling my dad's downstairs.
I'm continuing my Elden Ring.
Yeah, see you right, mate. Good luck. Godspeed on the run.
Yeah, see ya.
I'll update you guys when I beat the Elden Beast. Or maybe I'll stream it tomorrow or something.
Go for it.
All right. Thanks very much for the interviews, Jest. Appreciate it, mate. Catch you tomorrow.
See ya.
That's going to be it on the stream, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate the support from you all. Always lovely to have you. And I will... I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching. Yeah. And I never know quite how to end these things. So that's it. See you later. Bye.